Roy's counter. Percocet gets the knock.
Oh, another one.
Quick counter.
The trade. Sam with the drop shot from behind. Unsuccessful on that. J7 coming in for the support.
What is going on, everybody? Day number 2 of the PUBG Mobile Club Open North American Finals is here. Finally, my name's Hot Jukes, co-host here with Mustache Dave. Getting ready to go here. It's all come down to this, Dave. It has all come down to this.
Hey, you ain't lying, man. You ain't lying. 4 more games to go here today. We're already at the halfway mark. 4 games have been played. The finals here, PMCO. Total of 8 games. 8 games. 4 more to go. Then we're done. Then we are done. It is ridiculous. I mean, I'm just trying to I'm letting it settle in, and by the time it settles in, it's gonna be over with. Like that's how quick it's gonna happen.
I mean, talk about time flying. I mean, just feels like yesterday the World League just finished, and now the Club Open is coming to a close today. We're gonna find out who the top 4 teams will be to move on to the PUBG Mobile Pro League. And that's a big boy tournament. But real quick, before we get into all that, let's give a quick reminder for everybody that just happens to be tuning in today to see exactly how this tournament goes. And we're going to start off with the point system. And as you can see here, a chicken dinner is going to give you 20 points. And that is just going to be absolutely crucial. We'll get into it a little bit later, why that'll be so crucial. But second place is going to give you 14, third is going to give you 10, and of course, each kill is going to add 1 whole point to your total score.
Yeah, I mean, those chicken dinners, we'll see here in a moment with the current standings, but yesterday, one team took home 2 chickens out of 4 games. So, yeah, we already know they're going to be up there at the top of the overall leaderboard. The thing is, these other teams, the point gap is not that far. So, I mean, the kills, the chickens, all of these things, I mean, they're going to have to take into consideration. I mean, they need one big game, then boom, they're up there at the top.
I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. Quick reminder as well, let me show you all the teams that are going to be playing here today. And as you can see here, we're going to have Execute, the Unnamed, Null, It's Thrifty, Soccer Moms, aka TSM, LeveLx eSports, Quest, Hometown, 303 eSports, and then going down the line. I mean, a lot of stacked teams locked and loaded, ready to get going here today.
Yeah, so Thrifty, Soccer Moms, that's the old squad. You mentioned it yesterday, Simplicity. If you've been following the scene for some time, they're no longer that. Now they are rebranded. That's going to be Doc, Russell, Slump, and Irish. That's going to be that squad. We see them right there. They're a nice little beautiful logo. And then the Unnamed. We saw them before here in competitive. That's Q, Bucky, Rand, and then King, that new addition. And those 2 teams in particular, the invited squads, all right? So those teams were invited. And then the other 14 teams in the lobby, they qualified from the group stage and then from the semifinals. And then the last kind of update, just in case tonight is your first night, you weren't here yesterday, ScrimFarmNA, the actual org, they picked up Paradox NA. Paradox NA was that team to slip into that 14th spot at the end of the semifinals. So if you were a little confused, well, there you go. That's the rundown. That's the lowdown. That's the rundown.
I mean, that's the way it is, man. It's crazy. You have 14 teams. I mean, they've grinded through the bottom of the ranks here. And now, joined, of course, by Thrifty Soccer Moms and the Unnamed. And yesterday, we saw Thrifty Soccer Moms put in some work. So really looking forward to see how they're going to be doing it. But today, again, 4 matches, ladies and gentlemen. And you can see it's going to start off with Erangel. Then going to go over to the desert in Miramar 2.0. And then take it to my favorite map, of course, Sanhok, the jungle, the map, the deadliest blue zone in the game. That's where you're going to find that. And then going over to Dave's favorite map, Vikendi, there at the end. Nice and chill out. But I mean, I tell you what, I mean, at the same time, though, I don't think any of these players are going to have any time to chill out today. That's for sure.
All right, right now, in the chat, I'm going to be looking in the chat. We're so early that now's the only time to guess. Sanhok, how many players are going to go out to the blue zone? Put that number in the chat right now, all right? I want to write it down. And if you're right, well, I'll sign your forehead, all right? I'll sign your forehead.
I mean, it's gonna we have to have a dedicated person just to be able to count how many teams go out. I mean, yesterday I said start the clock, and right when it gets to that circle 4, circle 5, we see 10 plus teams get knocked out within like 40 seconds, which is ridiculous. And I wonder if we're gonna see a repeat here today. And I'm not gonna be shocked because I mean it seems to be a consistent trend in Sanhok. But hey, you know what? Let's find out where the points are at right now. These teams need to get it done. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, top 4. We're going to be moving on to the Pro League. Let's see right now who's going to make it.
Hold up, Jukes. You said top 4?
Yes.
All right, top 4.
That's right.
Hey, I'm just trolling. It's top 4. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been saying top 4. All right, believe us. Please believe us. It's top 4. Now, it's top 4.
It makes total sense. I mean, yeah, there was a little bit of confusion about but it is indeed the top 4 squads. We got it absolutely locked, loaded, and confirmed. So right now, the top 4 teams, we got Hometown, and you were talking about it a little earlier, 2 chicken dinners. So they're sitting really pretty coming in here today. Execute, and of course, 2nd, Quest in 3rd, and Defeaters in 4th. But you got to look at that. From 3rd to 4th place, there's a big point drop-off, and there's a lot of teams that are in contention to possibly get that 4th slot, but you never know what happens. I mean, this is only the halfway mark, 4 matches only. We could have some teams that are in the bottom, the leaderboards really show up today, and we could see them skyrocket up real quick.
Yeah, and it really comes to the chicken dinners, right? I mean, the teams with the nice little cushion, that big point drop that you mentioned from 3rd to 4th, up above them, they got that chicken. So if you can get 1 chicken, you are in it, baby. You are in it. And doing quick math real quick, 4th place, and I think I saw all the way down there to at least 11th is
26 points.
No, 14th. 14th.
Yeah.
23. Yeah. 23 points. That is not a lot. Like, that is 100% doable. That's 1 chicken, baby. Because, I mean, you're most certainly going to have 3 kills if you get a chicken. I mean, that's just a fact right there. So 1 chicken from Punjab, 1 chicken from ScrimFarm, from Impact. Bam. They're in 4th. They're up there. They're up there already. They're in contention.
Yeah, and I think that's definitely a possibility. At the same time, though, you're going to have to hope that Defeaters, Quest, Execute, and all these teams, they don't have a good game. That's what you're going to have to hope on. So I think that if you're any of these squads that are currently, below 8th place, I would say be safe, right? A good solid 2 chicken dinners, I think that'll probably lock you in there. If not, you're going to have 1 chicken dinner, and every other 3 game has to be consistent top placement. Because if you have 1 bad game today, I don't know if you're going to be able to make it, Dave.
I mean, for example, all right, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday the Defeaters, they had, I think, 2 bad games. And when I say a bad game, I mean you get taken out in 11th through 16th because that's only 1 point. To me, that's a bad game. I mean, you don't want to come into these matches and only get 1 point. So they had 2 bad games, and then they had 1 game. They did not even get the chicken, but they had 1 game where they got like 10 or 11 kills. I mean, that alone definitely kind of boosted them up there. So, and not only that, we saw Ghosty. All right, we saw Ghosty. All right, I mean, making some plays, some plays. So that was a treat in its own right there. So yeah, I think if a team can come in here today, have 1 phenomenal game, and then kind of just be consistent and maintain a decent finish when it comes to placement points, they're gonna be looking pretty good.
I think so. But one thing is for sure. Right now, we saw all those squads that are currently having around those 20-point range. I think they're going to need a chicken dinner. Absolutely. If they're trying to make top 4, it's a requirement, I think, at this point. Unless they have some really high placement games with a ton of kills. Because, I mean, we've definitely seen those kill points come into factor big time. I mean, you got to think about it. If you we've seen some teams, of course, get like a chicken dinner with 20 kills. That's 40 points. That's half of what Hometown has right now in just 1 game. So literally any one of these teams can still qualify for top 4. So if you're in the chat right now, definitely show your squad some love. They definitely need it here today because it's do or die. Only 4 games, and they can't afford to make any mistakes in any single one of them, I think.
Yeah, and we saw there the leaderboards, the Unnamed and its Thrifty Soccer Moms currently in 5th and 6th place. Remember, those are the invited teams. You know, those
That's
teams
true.
got invited here. So yesterday, to me, from my knowledge, was their first day playing in this lobby, right? For them to come into this lobby, who have kind of been playing against each other for a couple days now, maybe a couple weeks now, and to kind of shake it up and perform like they did. That's pretty good. I mean, they're trying to prove why they are invited, right? At the end of the day, they want
Yeah.
to prove, like, yeah, we got the invite for a reason. Now they are trying to make sure to kind of get back on into the PMPL after these 4 more games here today.
Yeah, and I wonder how much of an effect that's had on the entire lobby in general. I got to talk to some of the other squads here today, and I'm not going to really name names, but some of them were like, hey, you know what, it was a little bit of surprise, definitely seeing like some of their drop locations. At the same time, they've also been able to say that these are teams that they've been able to kind of see in the past. They've played offline scrimmages with, so they have a pretty good familiar idea of where they like to drop. And we didn't really see any, crazy hot drop squads yet, but at the end of the day, we saw Thrifty Soccer Moms, they came out gunning right out the gate with some huge performances. And yeah, to be able to go ahead and get in that 5th, 6th place range right out the start, that just shows that, hey, you know what? We got that invite slot and we deserved it, baby. I mean, because if they were in, that 15th, 16th, I think we would say something else.
People would be like,
yeah,
yeah, exactly.
At the end of the day, they've been fragging out. So I'm really looking forward to see how they do here in the end.
Jukes.
Man, it's a lot.
4 more games, man. 4
more
games. I mean,
games.
I can't even start to pretend like I understand the pressure that these teams are feeling tonight. I mean,
Sure.
there's pressure, man. There's pressure. I mean, these teams, their dreams right now, their dreams to enter the Pro League are on the line, right? I mean, 4 games to go. The pressure is on. This is the finish line. All that hard work, the group stages, the semifinals, forming a squad, building synergy.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff in the background that goes into these teams just being here tonight. Everybody involved. So huge night for these teams, ladies and gentlemen. 4 games.
4
then we're
games.
done.
4 games and it's over. No time to dilly-daddle. And I'll tell you what, something else that you got to make sure you don't dilly-daddle on, and that is voting for PUBG Mobile. Yes, of course, because they are nominated for eSports Mobile Game of the Year Award. So go to esportsawards.com /vote and, put in your vote for the best esports game out there. At least in my opinion, without a doubt. I mean, it's obvious. Look at this. I mean, the money that they've been putting out has just been tremendous. So go show PUBG Mobile some love. Definitely.
Hey, you got that guy's shirt on. I just noticed that. You got his shirt. Where's the tie, man? Where's the tie blowing in the wind? I got the thumb. Look it. That's me. I'm the guy. I'm just missing the shirt. You need to do this.
I didn't have the fan. I didn't have the fan. That's the problem, So as much as I wanted to have that wind effect going, it just wasn't a possibility at this moment. So I said, you know what? I'm going to lose the tie, but just get pumped up right for the game. But, man, it looks like we got the first game getting started here. The players are all locked and loaded in the lobby, so why don't we just go ahead and get right into it. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, currently looking at these players just in the lobby right now, getting all warmed up, ready to go. Look, see Bucky. It's got the corn suit, Dave. The corn suit locked and loaded. I mean, the unofficial ghillie suit. Anything I guess you can do to kind of reduce your visibility, hey, might just work, but we'll have to see. Because that grass is a different color.
It's close enough, though. If you squint one eye, if you squint one eye and you're looking through the hollow sight, it's pretty similar.
You know what? I'll tell you one thing, though. Yeah, you know what? I'll tell you, at one point,
hey,
you can be like,
I got it, man.
Yeah, you can definitely say that, all right, you know what? Okay, maybe you might be able to catch somebody, maybe a colorblind pro off. But I'll tell you what, even then, these guys, they don't get fooled easy. They can notice one little pixel that is just out of place, and they are flicking right onto it. But, hey, the plane! We're locked, loaded, ready to go. Game number 1, day 2 of the finals. Here we go. And it looks like it's going to be heading from north to south, going across that Georgia pole area. So, going to be pretty good for a lot of these squads. Supernova, they're a team that's currently in last place. They like to drop North George. So this is going to be a really quick hot drop for them.
Hey, they need anything tonight. Honestly, they need these circles to favor them. So having a decent playing path in game number 1, they are definitely going to need this help. I mean, they're down there at the bottom. I think they have a total of 13 points, and they're tied with Punjab eSports right now for 15th. So they're looking for a huge performance, a huge one. Let us know right now in the chat. Facebook, all right, YouTube, all right, Twitch, your top 4. Your top 4. I mean, who do you guys want to see? Who do you, the viewer, who do you want to see make it here tonight? We got 4 games to go. We're in the game. Game 1, baby.
Here we go. And we can see these teams all starting to fly out. You see Defeaters heading up north to Severny, the kind of Severny area, and that's a little bit different. You know, I mean, it looks like actually spread out in shooting range, because in the past we normally see them go melee. And even though this playing path is, you know, a decent flight there, it should have been reachable. So this is definitely a different strategy I'm seeing coming from them. Oh, but it looks like it paid off. I mean, they had some of that intel right there, because they are lock-loaded dead center, and they have this entire Northern Island all to themselves.
Yeah, they are looking really good up there. Looking real quick. 303. They got a lot of kills yesterday, but not a lot of points in the placement point department. They're going to be right there on the edge near Mansion, looting on up. I saw a couple squads to the south of them, so they might have a nice opportunity to maybe gatekeep some squads on their rotate. Checking on in. Execute. Looking back at the semifinals, if I'm not mistaken, Killswitch was the top fragger in the lobby. Not going to be the case here today. Not as of right now, at least.
Ghosty I was about to say, dang, he said, Ghosty. I mean, if anyone is going to do it, it's him. I mean, that man has etched his name in stone of the 4v1 legend right there, because it's not easy to do. That's for sure, and we rarely get the opportunity to see it. And Ghosty, he did it. He's done it. So, hey, throw that in the Twitter bio.
Did it, done it, and still doing it tonight. So hopefully, that's huge possibility. Here's a squad, real quick, stat day for you. Quest, they put up a bunch of numbers when we look back at the group stages, when we look back at the semifinals. After the 4 games last night, Q-Wang, 6 kills so far. Skies, 4 kills. Nueve, 9 kills. And then Cross with 4. So looking back at the groups and the semis, it was Skies and Q-Wang who were up there at the top putting in the work when it comes to damage and kills. So to kind of have Nueve popping off in their first night, that's really good. That's really good.
I mean, definitely. I mean, I think that's the way we see a lot of these teams are structured. We see a lot of these guys like to run that 3-1, just push together as 3 and have one person go on the off angle to kind of cover, pre-fire different spots, and I think we definitely have those front line too. The guy who's that main fragger, that's his job to run in, hit those quick flicks. And I think because of that, we see these really strong duos a lot of the time. But at the same time, to be able to see a third player pop off, whether it be your off-angle guy, or your IGL as well, that is going to spell just a huge advantage for your squad going into the finals. But at the same time, Quest not doing as well as they did in the semis. Hometown, though, I mean, what is it? 3 members of the are in the top 5 of kills so far. I mean, they crushed it yesterday, and we're looking at them right now as they're looting. It looks like they're doing some split looting right here on the edge of the water on the east side. On west side.
Yeah, they honestly did crush it. I mean, they crushed it. I know our stats, our data is only based off of 4 games, but when we look at it, like, there's only 8 games in total for the finals. So if you can crush it when it counts here at the end, at the finish line, hey, it's exactly. I mean, this is where everyone's going to be looking. This is where everyone's going to be watching. And we were kind of talking yesterday, the duos. A lot of the top teams, they have a duo that is just constantly getting the kills, constantly putting in the damage. I mean, Execute, they got Killswitch, Fanboys, Syndicate, they got Serve and D-Pain, Null, they got Fears and Twinkles. So yeah, to see kind of Hometown have 3 of the top 5 fraggers up there after 4 games, I mean, that's a squad. Not only that, they got the kills and 2 chickens on top of that. All they have to do tonight, at least in my opinion, now it could get, tossed up, Sanhok, of course, we never know. But tonight, I think Hometown, the strat, just maintain that point lead. Just, play cautious. You don't necessarily have to be ultra aggressive. I mean, this is my opinion, Jukes. I mean, let me know how you think about this one.
I mean, if you're currently at the top right now, you're just trying to maintain it. You know, I wouldn't be doing anything too sporadic, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to force my team to be passive either. You know, because you want to be able to confirm you making it in the top 4, play the same style that you've played that's worked, right? So, I mean, I know that you've kind of harped on this before, and I think that that's what you have to do if you're on the top. Now, if you're currently on the bottom, something's got to change. You need a big game, every single one here, especially, you know, if you're in that bottom 10. So we'll see how that kind of fares out. But you know what? Something that I was really thinking, you were just kind of talking about earlier, was about hometown. And I think that maybe the reason why they had so much success is the fact that they had those 3 members popping up. Because, yeah, we see a lot of duos, right? We see a lot of duos, and we've seen that all the way back into the World League. You know, two duos, I think, one of my favorite duos off the bat is, you know, HH24 and Tensa. You know, when those guys work together, you just see a monster of a squad. At the same time, though, you know, synergy-wise, pushing together, holding angles for each other as a duo is not that hard, but having 3 people together work together, that isn't easy. But speaking of not easy, Syndicate and SK getting into it right off the bat, and these are both squads that need to put up some major points. And Jonah has got caught there on that off angle, and I don't think he's going to be in a position to get res. Tough spot right now for SK.
Yeah, and it was actually Syndicate, I believe, last night, game 1, who got caught off guard by Thrifty Soccer Mom. So they're looking to capitalize on this one, but a third party, from Execute right here, pulling on up. We see 2 knocks already. It's Fate getting really aggressive, trying to make sure to get the confirm. Deep Pain, snake in the grass is going to be spotted right there. And man, I was just about to go in and say how Syndicate, they need a nice game here on their first game tonight. But it seems as if it's the same story, just a different squad taking them out here in day 2.
I mean, that's in my opinion, that's really bad luck for them. I mean, considering that they had a big advantage on to SK, and then Execute just came from the side out of nowhere the second you heard those shots, and that's the difficulty of these early engagements, I think, because there's so much time, so much room. The opportunity to third party is just through the roof, and Execute, they took advantage of it instantly and wiped the floor with Syndicate. I mean, well played from Execute. Got to give it to them for sure.
I mean, Execute, right, coming into this game 2nd place with a nice buffer between them and 4th place. So even if they were to, you know, possibly get wiped out right there in that aggressive push, I think they would have been comfortable still, you know, in their last 3 matches. Meanwhile, you know, you got Syndicate out here fighting for anything right now, scraps. And when they got that initial knock on the SK, you kind of could see them in their playstyle, like, okay, it's SK, let's wrap this one up, let's get it, we need these points. Just being caught off guard. I mean, from your experience, like, how could a squad in that situation, how could they have even known or predicted Execute popping up right there?
I really wouldn't think so, especially considering that it's so early game, and that is a pretty obscure spot. You know, it's not like it's a main harp location that you're trying to hold down. So, I mean, but one thing is for sure, what we were just talking about earlier, you know, if you're a team that's on the top, what are you going to do? You're going to play passive, are you going to play aggressive, or are you going to play the same? And Execute just showed right there. We're playing the same, baby. Like, we are not we're not going to play this any softer than we normally do. They felt the opportunity for the third party. The second they got those knocks, they just pushed in as a full squad. And, yeah, Syndicate just got kind of mowed over. And I think that's, if you're a really aggressive team and really strong off the get-go, I think that's the best strategy, especially going into the first game, because you're going to have some players that, of course, you know, maybe not fully warmed up yet, maybe a little bit nervous, and if you're a squad that's a little bit calm, collected, and have a lot of confidence, I mean, hey, take advantage of it right off the get-go, and I think Execute just did exactly that. Boom, 4 points on the board, and that's just going to secure their position even further to get in the top 4.
Yeah, we saw them, instead of making that push onto SK, who are currently comfortable in their compounds, we see them right there. It looks like they're going to try to reposition, but 50 soccer moms in the compound that they were trying to scout on out. Doc with that scar will be connecting onto Fanboys right there. Looks like Fanboys, yep, done.
Great shot from Doc. That's not an easy one, especially with the scar. You got to give him mad I mean, that's a tough one for Execute. Because, you know, you're losing a player like that just on a rotation. Now they're down to 3. At the same time, though, with those 4 kills, regardless if they have bad placement, that's going to help offset their points pretty well. So I know that it's a bummer for them, but they still got to be feeling pretty comfortable going to the rest of this match, I think.
And just to kind of, you know, touch back on the syndicate, I know they got wiped out first, but they're in 9th place so far. 9th place, I think they had around 27 total points coming into this game. They still have 3 more games, right? 3 more games. They are right smack in the middle. Of course, I don't know what's going to happen to them after this game.
Sure.
But right in the middle, right? I still feel like, and I'm pretty confident that if they have a nice, solid game, they'll be up there. They'll be up there within that fighting, you know, range to qualify here. I mean, 3 more games, a lot can happen.
It's true. True. Three games is a lot. I mean, we're still barely at the halfway mark, but this is a 1-point game for them. Now, I guess, what do you think on this? Because this is where I'm kind of, my brain's going to the fact that who would you rather get points? The players that are the top 4, so you can pass up, you know, these guys that are, you know, kind of in your range? Or would you rather the people, you know, either in your range or below you get those points? Because, in my opinion, I would rather get, you know, the top 4 get taken out early, because if they get a lead that's just way too far to pass up, ain't nobody going to touch them, you know?
Yeah, and this is exactly kind of what we saw. What was it? The final day of semifinals, right? Like the top teams kept winning and winning and winning, and then it was the last game. The last game, go watch the VOD if you don't believe me. The last game, 10 teams.
Ridiculous. 10
teams had the opportunity to make it. So I'm gonna agree with you, but then disagree slightly. You said top 4. I think it's top 3. I would want Hometown, Execute, and Quest. Those 3 teams, if they're getting kills, if they're wiping the floor with those squads, and I need points, I'm not going to be concerned. The Defeaters, I feel like the Defeaters currently in 4th place.
Oh, and
I
they
feel
got
like
some zone.
that's the spot. That's the spot that a lot of these teams are currently focusing on, because the Defeaters, 3rd to 4th place, that's a 20-point difference. So I think that's a little more doable as of right now if you are one of these bottom teams.
Yeah, we'll have to see how this one plays out, because I think after this game we'll get definitely a better idea of what, you know, the score is going to look like and kind of predict who has the possibility to make it in. But right now, a lot of these teams have to just try to make it into this circle. I mean, this is the main first game. This is the only Erangel that we're going to get to play. So this is the map that all the players are going to have the most experience on. So they want to be able to have a great performance here. A little tough of zone right off the side of Stalber, but pretty familiar for all these squads. So we'll be interested to see how zone 4 will hit and who's going to get favored. In 303, they're just holding this complex down really hard right now, making sure nobody pushes up on them for free.
Holding it down, man. Holding it down. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. I see Supernova, Everfury out there doing a little bit of jumping. Kodo alive as well. Looks like they're going to be spotting out the 3 members out there from Execute. But Execute still just driving on along. And looks like Kill Switch did get chunked out just a little low. And this terrain right here, my least favorite. It is just so wide. It is so open. There's not a lot of cover. There's not a lot right here.
Nope, and they're going to the one spot that's really that they can get any cover at all. That's going to be right at that radio tower. Now Execute had a great start, 4 kills, but they just lost 2 members right now. So they are with a duo, and they're stuck there. There's no way they're making it out. And I think the Unnamed, okay, saw him get in the vehicle. I was wondering if they were going to try and press that right there. Because at the end of the day, that is more central. I wouldn't be surprised if that is exactly where they're going to want to be heading really soon.
I love how the Unnamed, they're repositioning the vehicles, making sure that the tires are safe, that the angles that Execute might have on these tires are not available right there, because utility is everything. And actually see one of the members already in the vehicle. They're gonna be sending it, repositioning.
Yeah, and look right here. You see Wishy. He's actually using a vehicle. He's standing on top of the vehicle right now, just so he can see over that wall. Really high strat, and he's getting some shots blowing up their vehicles so they can't get it, and theirs are completely protected that wall. So really great position from Wishy. But what we saw earlier from Ran, which I really, really liked, he was pre-firing that side of that wall so his teammate could actually drive around and get another angle. And I think that is what team play is all about. That's you're going to be able to get it done. But Hometown, first place.
Yeah.
Got Goldblade knocked right now. SK, we're in a lot of trouble at the start.
Flash, dude.
Not anymore because of that nade from Flash. What a strong way to just kind of shut that fight down.
Yo, Flash is always hitting these grenades constantly. Flash has got the golden arm, let me tell you. So now it looks like they're going to have the opportunity to possibly gatekeep SK. But Jonas out here currently taking some shots. I see Hometown Flash popping on into that vehicle. Oh no, were they able to get the revive onto Trickster? I don't know. I think Trickster is just going to be fed to the wolves right here.
Yeah, I mean, we just saw Jonas getting it. Oh, and Everfury trying to make the rotation. Jachi trying to get that spray down, but you know, just a little off the mark with that tracking. Really wants that one back. Flash trying to do the same, unable to do so. But yeah, Hometown, they're in a lot of trouble right now. Only one kill, and they're completely out of this zone. And they're pinched. They are just being gate kept so hard right now. Going to be a tough one for them to be able to make it out of this one alive.
Yeah, I see what's going on here. Looking at that top right-hand corner, none of these teams are in the next zone. They all have to move. That's why we kind of see them all, you know, instead of taking these fights, they're all popping in their vehicles. They're really concerned with repositioning. Flash, we saw moments ago, hopped in their vehicle. They were able to pull up just a little further, but it looks like they're going to be using this shack, this shelter for the time being for cover. And it came in clutch right there.
Yeah, this is a hard bet, though, right now from SK, because they could totally just gatekeep the heck out of Hometown and make sure they don't make it out of here alive. But at the same time, they have to get going. They have to get into this next circle. Look at the blue zone. It's just chunking them down really hard. And Hometown, they got no choice but to wait. And there they go, finally, in the buggy, trying to get into this next circle. They're going to have to full send it. This is a very, very difficult rotation, that's for sure.
And SK, I believe they're aware who this is, right? They know it's Hometown. We saw just a moment ago Trickster was thirsted in this area. So I'm curious, are they going to focus? Are they going to focus fire and try to make sure to take Hometown out? Hometown currently in first place on the overall leaderboard.
Yeah, Hometown, I think it's only a matter of time right there. The fact that they had to stop, that other squad just completely, the Unnamed, blew out all their tires from that buggy. So they're going to have to just run all the way into this next zone, and I don't think they're going to be able to make it. So we'll have to wait and see, though. They're still in first place. We know that they can get stuff done. But and look at Bucky. He's just trying to find a position right now, but it's all open field. That's what's so difficult about this circle. And I really like Thrifty Soccer Mom's spot. This is a very, very tight position. It has a little plateau, really strong, but you have to know about it in order to get there, and they knew exactly where it was.
Gotta know about it, and they have to make sure not to tunnel vision onto Warning 6, because I see the Defeaters to the south of them, not too far. Yes, they have a nice little dip to work with. They're using the terrain to their advantage. They are going to be right there on the edge of the zone. So hopefully, if you are a Soccer Moms fan, they get a hard shift in the next circle.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And I think right now they're just trying to hold this position because they're in this circle. They're waiting for the next one, that's for sure. Now, this is that preparation time. If you're any of these squads, you're just trying to, if you're the IGL, you're just trying to think where this next circle is going to go. And you can just see Russell instantly. Sending it. But who knows? It was a little too early.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, try to make it to that next plateau right over there. And I think the rest of his team, they're going to try and see if they can save him really quickly. And they might just be able to, but Warning 6, they're waiting for it. And here they come.
Cash going for that spray down with this Scar, trying to get the vehicle explosion onto Irish. Irish is still going to be alive. Looks like Wishy will have a second attempt, but choosing not to take the shots onto Doc. Here comes Slump. So Soccer Moms just driving one by one over here, and they made it to the next plateau.
And it's so smart because they had to do it. They had to do it, and the fact that they did it right there, now they're in a huge position to gatekeep Warning 6. So really, really well played, smart, high risk, but high reward. But at the end of the day, the reward isn't that much because the zone is still further away from them. So they are kind of stuck right now trying to figure out, do we gatekeep, do we send it? And I think that right now they just have to wait and make plays. It's the only thing they can do.
Yeah, I mean, all these teams in the West just continuing to play leapfrog. Going from one zone to another, just crossing their fingers, hoping to not get taken out in the process. Doc, Scar in hand will be looking, trying to repay the favor from moments ago when Warning 6 were taking shots onto their rotation. Looks like Warning 6, they're going to be sending it on up the hill, trying to avoid the sight lines, but will be crashing right on into Punjab. And not only that, but we got another squad Impact over here.
Yeah, Impact there. We saw Outsider get taken out right now. And Warning 6 with that crazy rotation, able to just barely make it away from Doc. And now you can just see them throwing up some grenades, trying to open up this fight, because they have to press into this next circle. Zone 5, you do not want to get stuck in the blue zone.
Punjab, no kills so far, but they have 4 up. 9 teams to go. I see a care package dropping right on top of Warning 6.
Oh!
They might be able to utilize that one. Nice grenades coming on out right now.
Looked like we saw a blow up as well from ScrimFarm onto Impact. So that's going to be Impact taken out early right here. But we still looking at this fight right now. Warning 6 had that really tough rotation. And look at this field. They do get some spots on the Punjab. And there goes Rainy throwing them out, trying to, you know, just buy a little bit of real estate and push up little by little.
Yeah, I noticed Impact were taken out, but interesting, you know, we'll talk about this later. Outsider was not playing last night, is playing tonight. Very interesting, very interesting.
That's right, yeah. So it looks like they opted to go with Mongod in the first day of the finals, and looks to have switched here. So interesting to see how that plays out for them. We'll have to find out.
I hear something.
Oh,
so close, so close. Gets so far. White Walker trying to get the wraparound. Warning 6, they are pulling out all the plays in the playbook. Not able to survive, but I got to give it to them. They had a great attempt right there.
Wow, that drive over would have been huge, and it would have been even better considering that the zone happened to go right to their same location. So Punjab eSports really well favored right now. Defeaters, though, the team that you were talking about that you would hope to not have, a lot of these squads are hoping don't have a good day today. They're dead center right now. So this is a huge game for them to kind of really push that 4th place position even further away from the rest of the leaderboard.
And honestly, I still believe, you know, it's going to take at least 2 chicken dinners to be a top 4 squad at the end of this tournament. And the Defeaters, they need a chicken. Yes, they're in 4th place, but if they can get a chicken, oh man, that's just going to solidify them even further. The Unnamed out here fighting for a nice game themselves. Yeah, 6 kills so far. Can they get the revive? Oh, they also, if I'm not mistaken, they subbed out King. King was playing last night with them, so another player on the in the game here tonight for them.
Last-minute substitutions we're seeing like crazy. I guess these players are trying to do anything they can to possibly get the best advantage going here. I like how he shot out that tire before he blew it up, and what that did is it lowered that buggy down even further, making it hard to shoot under it. Really, really smart play. I love to see that. But man, he's gonna have to make some more as this circle is starting to get smaller and smaller.
Is that strat for all vehicles?
Oh, it all depends on the position. It all depends on your position. So if you feel like they can shoot underneath it, you have to blow up that tire before you blow up the vehicle. Because once you blow up the vehicle, you cannot knock out the tires afterwards.
Interesting. You know what else is interesting? I see Rage from 303, F249 in hand, popping off in the kill feed. We saw him just a moment ago. We caught a glimpse of the madness, and oh, look at that right there. That's exactly what you're talking about. Underneath, those tires are not popped, so Punjab trying to get the confirms, but Rage with the F249.
Not good
enough. Taking out himself. Oh no.
Man, I mean, he was just talk about pre-fire right there, laying down the suppressive fire, but I mean, we saw Singh with that scar, just like a surgeon, being able to thread the needle and take him out right there. And Punjab, they just got shots all over the place. He's trying to get this res off, but I don't think he's going to be able to.
Dude, imagine go for the revive and you see a bullet just go ping right in front of you. Like, okay, listen, I tried, man. I tried. But it looks like they're going to actually attempt to go for it one more time. Now, the Defeaters, I'm concerned if I'm another team in the lobby trying to fight for that 4th place spot. I see them. They have the zone and they have 4 up right now.
Yeah, we can see it right now. Twinkles and Null still got a lot of players up. 3 kills. Oh, putting some shots on the LeveLx. And they are going forward. They did get this next circle. Going to be really huge for them, but they have to defend it.
Carport.
Look at that carport looking so nice. And they're throwing offensive smokes onto LeveLx right now, so that way they don't press up. Gotta be careful though not to put those smokes too close, so that way they can push up for free. We'll have to see how they want to play this one out.
They have the terrain, they're using it, that little hill for cover. They're using the vehicles for cover. Why did they push out of their vehicles though?
I think, well, they're trying to get any more support onto this, onto LeveLx so they can take them out, but that backfired really quickly just by one grenade. This is what I was talking about, not throwing smokes a little too close to yourself. It cuts down your shot lines, and oh, look at Kawhi. 21.
Hey, going up for
too
the
strong.
spray down. Uzi wins all day,
But
but it
LeveLx!
doesn't matter. LeveLx from behind. The third party beast taking down Null.
Yep, just getting it done right here, and that was just a misplay a little bit, I think, from Null. You know, trying to press up onto LeveLx. We saw them kind of a little indecisive, not able to really do it. But Defeaters, they've been just chilling in the center of this circle, and they get the crate drop right here. So this is a big game from them, but the Unnamed, they're not going down without a fight. They still have 3 members up and 7 kills so far. He sees a Bucky with the angle. Catches Bishop, and he might get this first. Oh,
actually,
Bucky's got all the angles in the world right now.
Yeah, nice little boulder to work with right there. You see LeveLx, there's only 2 other teams alive right now. LeveLx, they got their advantage up here to the high ground. Look at everybody right on top of the Defeaters, but looks like Logan will be taking out 1 from the Unnamed.
Yeah, we can just see Logan with that lay down spray, reducing that recoil. Oh, Bucky though, the single tapping. Yeah, with the AKM, but Q able to catch him from that off angle, and now it's just up to Beast from LeveLx to try and get it done. And he's gonna have a hard time because they know exactly where he's at. But look at the Defeaters, they just do not, they're just say, hey, you guys fight all y'all want, we'll fight up, you know, whoever wins that fight afterwards. And, oh, yeah, looks like the Unnamed Bucky is gonna go ahead and seal the deal. So 2 teams left. Game number 1, Defeaters and the Unnamed trying to get this chicken dinner. But I think Bucky's got the better angle right here.
Oh, Q with the grenade. With the grenade, that's going to make this a 2v2 right there. Q will be popping up, making sure to get that quick thirst. 11 kills so far on the Unnamed. Fishy's position is going to be compromised. The lead PQ will be connecting onto Fishy, and here comes the aggression. The smokes right now on top of the Defeater. 2v1. Bucky, AKM, and a spray down. Vehicle explosion. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Game 1, the Unnamed.
Man, and they deserve that one. Look at that, 13 kills with that chicken dinner. We saw yesterday Ghosty get the 4v1, and here at the end, unable to get the 2v1 because that car blew up right in front of him, man. That was over just like that. But you know what? I got to give it to Q. Right there at the end, those peaks, that aggressiveness, I mean, just fragging out and getting it done. Well-deserved chicken dinner from the Unnamed.
Huge game, and
huge start.
Very challenging terrain that a lot of these teams kind of had to deal with on the fly. Not only that, all the teams in the West, they had no luck. There was like 2 or 3 back-to-back hardships to the East, so they just had no luck in game number 1. Unlucky for them, lucky for others, as that's game 1. We got 3 more games to go, Hot Jukes. That's Erangel. It's done. We're done. We're done watching that map.
No more Erangels today. But hey, you know what? Let's just go ahead and see what the scoreboard's looking like after game number 1. And as you can see right here, first place still going to go over to Hometown. So they're going to be holding that down position really well. The Unnamed, though, after that chicken dinner, has thrown them up to 2nd place. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Execute in 3rd, Quest in 4th, Defeaters. I mean, but hey, really close by right now. To the
1
top
point.
5. Yeah, 1 point away from top 4. So, it's still anyone's game, though.
6th and 7th currently tied, and then 7th and 8th 2 points apart. Oh my goodness! I already see what's gonna happen here. I already see.
Yeah?
Okay.
Tell me.
Oh yeah. What's gonna happen? The final game. The final game.
That's
there's
true.
gonna be like 5 teams in contention.
Totally possible. Totally possible
it's
right now.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
It's getting so close, and it can get even further if, of course, you know, a lot of these top squads maybe have a tough Miramar match, and then you know you see SK Impact, Syndicate get a chicken dinner. Never know. Still a lot of PUBG Mobile games to be played. 3 matches left. Anyone's game. Anyone's game, Dave.
Anyone's game. We got Miramar, Sanhok, Vikendi. That's the map pool. That's it. That's how it's going down here tonight.
So, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere because Miramar is coming up next. Top 4. Move on to the Pro League. We don't know who's going to make it yet. But, man, get your popcorn, get your drinks all nice and ready. And we'll be back right after this quick, short commercial break. What is going on, everybody? Game number 2 getting started here right now. About to drop into Miramar. Now, Dave, let's talk real quick. Before this game starts, okay? Now, we have some squads that are, you know, not doing too hot right now on the leaderboards. We definitely saw some movement for sure. At this point, this is it. This is the game, I think. With Miramar here, they have to perform well if they're looking to have any chance. Unless, of course, they have 2 insane matches, but I don't think you can risk that, especially with Sanhok on the board. That's, I think, a map that nobody can guarantee they can win. So, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, so we're going to be looking at LeveLx, 303, Soccer Bombs, Null, Warning 6, ScrimFarm, Syndicate, Impact, SK, Punjab, Supernova. I think I just named maybe 10 teams. So those 10 squads, this is the game. This is the game. I agree with you. This is it. Miramar, the last Miramar here of the finals for PMCO. Fall split 2020, top 4 make it on into PMPL. So even if Miramar is not your map, well, guess what? Make it your map. This is the time.
Yep.
This is it.
Here it is, and you know what? These players are locked and loaded in the plane. So let's go ahead and get straight to match number 2. And here they are, ladies and gentlemen. So we can see right now a good solid play path coming from Campo Militar all the way down to Los Higos. And this is going to put a lot of course, great spots in contention, but it's going to make El Pozo, one of the highest loot areas out of the way. So I wonder if any squad's going to try and maybe head for a vehicle and head there. We'll have to wait, of course, and see. Defeaters, again, deciding to drop off a little early, and it seemed to have worked out for them pretty well in the last game.
Oh, it worked out remarkable for them. I mean, they did really well. They almost had that first place, but I gotta say the Unnamed were just a little more hungrier to get their first chicken dinner here, and we saw them there at the end able to clutch it out, pull it, and get the dub. But now look at this. The Unnamed and the Defeaters are extremely close to one another right now on this second map of the night.
And this also just goes to show you, right, the Unnamed, this is one of the invited teams. And after that chicken dinner, this is definitely, I think, solidified the reason why they're meant to be here. I mean, they are just crushing it so far, especially after that game number 1. But still, 3 matches left to go. With 20 points, chicken dinners still available. And this will not be available for long, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is the last few games we're going to be able to see this point system. But first circle goes on up, dead center in the middle. So not much to really talk about there. But yeah, with 20 points still on the board, Dave, I mean, I think it's just you never know who's going to have that possibility of making it, because a chicken dinner with some crazy kills, it's going to just rocket launch you up the leaderboards.
It's going to do a lot. It's going to do a lot, and I know we talk about this all the time, momentum. All right, momentum. It's so important. It's so important. Once a team gets momentum behind it, when they finally get that first chicken dinner, you know, that's when they start to believe. That's when they start to believe in themselves. They're like, okay, we can get a chicken dinner in this lobby. These other teams, easy, right? Like, if you get into a fight, easy. You got this all day long. So with the Unnamed getting that first chicken, they got a taste, right? You get your taste, but it tastes so good that you want more. So good, right? It's so juicy. It's delicious. So good. It's delicious. They're going to want more. So I wouldn't be surprised. If they get a win here, honestly. I'm just going to lay it out there.
Wow.
I think the Unnamed are going to get a chicken this game.
Totally, I mean, hey, totally possible. You know what, at the same time, though, I do think that is going to be majority of the squads. I think there's a few of those teams, though, that after a bad game, it, like, pisses them off, and they just come back even stronger. I've definitely seen it. I definitely see some teams that just after a bad game, they're just like, you know what? Let's just play our game. Like, we're just going to full send it here, and it works out for them sometimes. But I think that's definitely the minority in that case. I think that if you get a chicken dinner, feeling good about going to the next match is going to definitely be the preferred way to go about it. But you just never know. You never know. In the Club Open, there's just so much at stake. These guys have worked so hard to be here. And you know that they're going to be pulling out all the stops to make sure they do everything they possibly can to make it the top 4. And that's it. That's the only goal. I mean, if you're in 5th place, you are very upset. You know, it is only top 4. That's the only thing that these players are looking to get right now.
This is how I'm going to put it. Right here.
Talk to me.
All right. The Unnamed, they were strolling down the street.
Okay.
Right? They're walking, all 4 of them. They're feeling good. All right.
What's the name of the street?
Feeling Good Street, baby.
Feeling good Street.
Feeling Good
okay.
Street. Yeah.
All right.
Feeling Good Street. You know, the birds are chirping, okay?
All right.
All right. You follow me, right? That's the Unnamed. The Defeaters, side by side, right next to them. But on the other side of the street.
Feel Good Street.
Feel All Right Street. Feel All Right Street. Feel Good Street. They're right next to each other, though. Different sidewalks, all right? Next thing you know, the Defeaters, they look over, and they see the Unnamed. They find $100 on the floor. They're like, oh, $100 on the floor.
Okay.
Wow. How amazing, you know? Where'd that come from? Like, that feels good. You just found $100 on the floor.
Sure.
Meanwhile, you got to cross the street. The Defeaters, they're like, oh, man, we're in the same area. Where's our $100? They didn't find the $100. That's my story.
Oh,
like,
okay.
The team who finds the $100 feels a lot better than the person who saw that person find the $100.
But I think in that scenario, though, if you apply it to last game, I think the Unnamed saw Defeaters have the $100 because they got the zone, and then they just grabbed it, man. They just took it away from them and got that chicken dinner. Yeah.
The wind.
The wind? I don't know. I mean, I think it was Q. He threw out that fishing line, and he yanked that $100 right out. But at the end of the day, you know what? It's still got to feel good to have had it in your hands. I mean, because second place.
Okay,
I mean,
okay,
you can't go wrong with that right there, you know. But still,
hey, relax, man. Hey,
True.
it's not. You don't debunk my feeling. All right.
No, I'm just
you
trying
go
to
find
confirm it.
$100 and tell me how you feel. All right.
Oh, I feel great. I feel great. I could use $100 right now. That's for sure. But
hey,
you know,
we all can. We all can.
that's for sure. But you know what? I'll tell you what. These players are going for hundreds of dollars right now if they get the top 4. So that's the main thing right there. A lot of those Benjamins are looking to be are up for grabs, and we'll have to see who's going to be able to do it. And Thrifty Soccer Moms, we're looking at them right now. They had a really good start today, number 1. Kind of tapered off towards the end and kind of having a little bit of a back and forth. But I think that this is definitely a squad that if they're on point, I mean, they're deadly for sure. And Hometown, what's going on with Hometown right now? I mean, yeah, they're in first place, but, I mean, they're just really separate. Flash is all on his lonesome. And if Thrifty Soccer Moms push this, oh, you know they're gonna take them out quick. But they can't go in by themselves, because if they do, they're going to get caught slipping really quick. And Flash, he's not making any movement right now.
I mean, they're 12 points ahead of second place, right? They're 12 points ahead of second place. And when it comes to 5th place, they're 20 points. So,
wait, real quick, I'm sorry. There's a rule. Never clear by yourself. Never clear by yourself. And Russell found out why, just like that. What a pull-up from Hometown. Oh, my goodness.
Jet G on the slump. The quick confirm from Flash right there. Looks like Thrifty Soccer Moms, they were bargain hunting, but not the store they wanted. Looks like Doc and Irish out there. Now it's a 3v2.
I mean, that had to be, that was the most perfect timing pull-up from Hometown I think I've ever seen right there. Because he was all on his lonesome, and the second Russell stepped out and they got that flush, the rest of Hometown were just came driving on up. And, man, just like that, Hometown now are going to have 3 kills to them's name, and Thrifty Soccer Moms down to 1.
They heard what you're saying, man. They're like, listen, Juice, don't worry about us, all right? Don't worry about what we're doing. It's all,
that was
all
gross.
Important to plan. It's all important to plan.
That was really nice. That was really nice. That's so hard to execute. I mean, the timing on that has to be just so perfect. I mean, for Russell to stand out by his own, and this is why there is that golden rule. Anytime you clear a new building at this high level, you just cannot afford to clear it by yourself. At least the buddy system, at least 2 people. And they were spreading out thinking that it was wide open. And, man, Flash just got that quick knock, and the rest of Hometown showed up that same second and just finished off the other 2 members. Man, tough break for Thrifty Soccer Moms.
They're still alive, though. You know, they have that solo member out there playing that insurance role, that insurance policy. They're going to just play the game, you know, the game of surviving. So we'll see if they can remain undetected here on Miramar. And that's, I feel like Miramar is a good map to try that strategy. I mean, there's so much wide terrain. There's so many spots that a solo member can kind of try to hide in. So we'll see. We'll see if that'll be able to pay off for them. Slapped out here, ScrimFarm. They did spot out Everfury making that that push along that open terrain. They took a couple of shots, but Everfury was able to get behind that building on into the cover.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a set strat, because, I mean, at the same time, if Thrifty Soccer Moms cleared that as a team, Flash is dead there 100% of the time. And then if that whole squad was there, it could have been a big engagement, and then Thrifty Soccer Moms would have had the numbers. So I think it just happened to work out for the fact that, you know, Thrifty Soccer Moms went in there one by one. Flash was there, but the timing from that team, the rest of the squad, to pull up at that exact moment, it couldn't have been better. It really couldn't have been better. Because any earlier, it would have alerted the rest of the squad. Any later, would have been too late. But, man, perfectly well executed. Love to see that right there. And next zone comes on up. Hometown, after that smart play, they are dead center. So they are sitting pretty here. You see Impact pretty close by. The only team that's sitting out right now is Punjab eSports. So looks like we may see quite a bit of waiting here in zone number 2.
You think so?
I think so. I think that we're not going to really see too many engagements because at the end of the day, you're just trying to – these teams, they don't want to make any mistakes. They don't want to get caught out in a rotation. So if you're in this circle, I don't think you're trying to make any unnecessary rotations right now.
So let me go look real quick.
Stat Dave?
Hey, man, you already know. You already know. The Unnamed, all right? The Unnamed, after that last performance, ran 6 kills. This is in total, so this is counting 5 games right now.
Okay.
King G 1 kill. King G is not playing here tonight. King G got substituted out. Q 7 kills, and Bucky with 8 kills. So let me see real quick. Okay, Pew 1 kill. All right, so coming into tonight, 1 kill, already matching the player King on who they replaced, and now they have 3 more games to kind of make sure that they, I hate to say it, but outperform them, right? Because if the Unnamed do make it, and this kind of goes for any of the subs playing tonight, you know, if that team does make it to the PMPL, like, whoever performs better, like, they're just gonna be on the main roster, and that's just a given. You know, I mean, you gotta do what's best for the squad here. So huge night for a lot of these orgs, and a huge night for a lot of these individual players as well.
For sure. You know what? I think that's a good point. And it's tough because it's hard to, I think, classify performance truly, because I think that there's so many different roles that come into factor rather than just, of course, kills and damage. You know, I think there's some players that are really good at just communicating, boosting the morale, and that communication makes the other players play better. You know, but at the same time, I don't think that comes into consideration a lot. I think, of course, you know, just kills, damage is what a lot of these teams, a lot of these players look at. So if I were to give any advice, I think for any player that's trying to, you know, step into this esports scene, I mean, man, just frag out of your mind. Just get crazy. I mean, just
you hate to say it, but it's the truth.
I hate to say it.
I
mean, yeah, I think there's so much more about this. I mean, this game, as far as, you know, map knowledge, you know, being able to communicate with your team, your position, great call-outs. I think, in all honesty, great call-outs should be #1 on my list. But at the end of the day, if you're just getting a ton of kills and damage, I really see it hard for a lot of these teams deciding to replace you. You know,
yeah.
So I mean, if you're looking to get, you know, noticed, that's just it's the ticket. You know, if you get a chance to play in a tournament like this, just show up like you've never showed up before. It's sad to say, but I think that's it. And
I mean, but back to that role though, like you're saying, some people, they might have stronger suits when it comes to communicating, kind of boosting morale. I mean, there's other roles on a team. Like, there's a lot that goes behind a successful team. I mean, think about a coach, you know? I mean, a coach. I mean, I bet you a lot of these teams playing in this lobby, they probably don't have a true coach. And that's just me taking a wild guess, right?
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
it's just 4 players in a dream.
Definitely. And well, I'll tell you one thing, though, and this is something to think about. If you're at squad here at the end of the night that has 0 contention to making into, of course, you know, into the top
PMPL.
4, might as well, I think, just try and individually frag out, because at the end of the day, we don't get to see these comps. We don't get to see the communication. We only look at the numbers and the data. So if you frag out and show that, hey, you know what, I got this many kills and did this, I got this 1v4 play. I mean, if you're out of contention, might as well go for it, I think, if you're out of contention. But right now, I think still any of these teams can do it if they have a good Miramar. They just got to get it done. And, yeah, like I said, a lot of hurry up and waiting in zone number 2. You know, with that one.
Go.
Yeah, I didn't see any action in that one. I think that's just the result of the circle here. And we're seeing this the circle starting to get, of course, smaller and smaller. And that's just, you know, Battle Royale in essence. And once I think we see zone 4, we're going to definitely see a whole bunch of action. Zute, look at him jumping up on the roof.
Look at that strat. Yeah, look at that strat. Get a nice angle up there.
That's scary, though. I think that's a 50-50, because if you get knocked up there, you're not getting back down. That's for sure.
You can't crawl down?
You can, but the thing is that if it's on the backside, the odds of being able to just make it out before you get thirsted is so difficult. I mean, you see how quick these guys are. If they catch you, they get a knock, they're going for that thirst instantly. I mean, that's 1 point on the boards, and every point matters.
Yeah, for sure. ScrimFarm, though, I love it. I love it. They got sight lines. They know where one team is. It's just that one team. They're not really peeking from their hard cover right now. Talking about who might be peeking, SK. One of their squad mates with the bolty coming into this Miramar map. Is that a Winnie? Is that a Winnie?
Oh, that's a car 98, baby.
Car 98. I didn't see it.
I don't have to hear it. I don't have to see it. I just gotta hear it. You know. I know that car 98 like the back of my hand. You know, I love that gun so much.
That's your alarm sound.
That's my. I love it. So satisfying. You know. Unfortunately, we don't really get to see it competitive too often. But we did see him get a shot onto deep bait. But look at that nade from serve. That's gonna do a lot more damage than that leg shot will. And I wonder. I don't think Syndicate.
What's the plane here? Yeah, what's the plan here? I mean, you got your
risky.
squad mate kind of playing that Overwatch with the Car 98. We hear him taking some shots, but okay, so we get a grenade off. Very interesting. So, wow, Syndicate. I feel like if they weren't so far down in the leaderboards right now, they would have gotten that knock. They would have pushed it. If this was the Syndicate from group stages, if this was the Syndicate from semifinals.
I think it's totally possible. At the end of the day, though, zone priority is so huge, especially in Miramar. With being so wide, you don't want to get caught on a crazy rotation. The next circle does go on up, and it looks like it will be on this side of San Martin right here. Execute's going to be inside. Warning 6, 303, so I don't expect them to make any kind of crazy rotations. But Execute, they definitely don't want this team getting too close, so they're looking to throw some nades out, possibly get an initial knock here.
Some smokes, blocking some sightlines as well.
Because I don't think they honestly would mind sharing this, considering, but oh, they're not. They do not want to share this at all. They are coming straight on in. I guess they possibly got some good sightlines, realizing that their whole squad isn't in there, and they're looking to use that numbers advantage right now.
This is warning 6. At least 2 of their squad mates are going to be within the second floor of the compound, and looks like we have 3 members from Execute in the first story. 1 member on the outskirts. Its Fate will be making their push on in as well. Grenade in hand, running up the stairs, tossing that one. It's going to be blowing up here any minute.
Any second. Oh, jump out from Cash. Takes the wall. Oh, gets caught. Look at Black, though, with that great angle. Protecting his teammate right there. Oh, though, look at that. Wow, what a shot. What a shot. Here comes Execute. Taking out Warning 6, just like that, man. Whew, clean and done. That's a risky fight.
The first team.
Very, very risky fight. I think at that time. But, I mean, hey, this is why Execute are in the position they're in. They're not afraid to take these kind of fights and get them over with quick.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I mean, their awareness right there as well, right? Because Warning 6, they had some squad mates on the outside. They had 2 squad mates on the outside of that compound, of that building, kind of trying to have that element of surprise. But once when they started taking those shots, the quick flicks right there, I mean, they instantly recognized what was going on in that play.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think what happened was Execute realized that, okay, Warning 6 was really spread out in that scenario. So they said, you know what, let's just push in as 3 and just take them out one by one. And I think that's exactly what they did. The reason why I say risky is because especially at this point in time, you're going to have a lot of teams hungry to third-party fights. But, you know, they were able to get it done so fast. They have to worry about that. But I'll tell you right now. Yeah, Syndicate, they got a lot to worry about right now from SK.
You saw Quan Yu just YOLO send it. There's going to be another member from SK. Jonas trying to push on up here with the vehicle, with the bus. D-Pan looks like they're attempting to go for a revive. Jonas in the smokes, hit fire. Syndicate getting sprayed down and taken out right there. Very interesting push from SK. I mean, they won it.
I mean, yeah, it was a great push right there. Oh, look at Spray with that Car 98 onto Zute. And that's going to open up this fight. I think they're going to send it right now. Closer on by. That's a really, really risky send, but it looks like they're going to want it anyway.
Stevo in the van will be crossing the street. Spray.
Great knock.
To push on up with the Car 98. Outsider trying to go for the spray down, possibly. Vehicle explosion, Uzi in hand. Now on in the insides, getting the revive onto Zute.
That was really good defense right there from Impact to be able to shut down that push. And here comes No Mercy, the last one alive. Not able to do it. Yeah, Hometown. Just they were just there waiting. And it looks like Defeaters, once again, are going to get blessed in this next zone right here. Huge opportunity for them to be able to get a great game. A lot of these squads, though, are going to have to push their way on in. And this is Miramar. Driving this late game, so dangerous. So dangerous right now.
The Defeaters actually a zone magnet here.
Zone magnet.
The first 2 games. Zone magnet.
No better time to be a zone magnet than the last day of the finals, that's for sure. Oh, look at Hometown, though, with that angle.
Kodo, clutch Kodo.
Oh,
trying to hold it down right here. The last one alive. No kills on to Supernova. Is going to be in the cover behind the shack.
Oh, no, though.
4 members of Hometown right there on the high ground. Jatsi in the buggy. Driving right on into Kodo. Kodo doing the quick switch. Will be taking down 1. Jet G from the squad. No thirst yet. Trickster going to spray down the free mark. Kodo behind the compound. The jump shot from Flash.
They're gonna all die though.
Clutch Kodo.
I mean, they did get it. They did get that down, but they're gonna have to deal with this blue zone right now. It's zone 5. They're not gonna be able to eat it. I think Hometown is gonna die to blue right here, right now, and we can just see it right there in the kill feed as they are just getting punished really, really quickly by that blue zone. And I think that they'll be down and out in the next few. Yep, and that's it. They're done. And SK goes down as well for the Unnamed. Big shots going all over the place. I mean, these rotations are just so difficult.
Big shots. Quest cross skies in the compounds right on top of Execute. Pretty big fight right here. 2v3 essentially. Kill Switch trying to possibly reposition. Very interesting from Kill Switch right there.
Yeah, I think right now he's just trying to get some sight lines for the next circle. That's what's most important to them because they know they can't eat this blue by any means. But look at that nade from Skies. That's going to put a big, thorn in the side of Execute's plans here as it's this zone's starting to get close. And Fate, so good with the grenades. Can he do it one more time? Grenades it. Doesn't work out.
4 kills on to Execute. Fate will be cooking another one, tossing that one. I don't know if that went.
I don't know if you know. Yeah.
The insides. It might have bounced off the wall. That might. Yeah, it's gonna be taking out some damage from Fate right there. Very risky. Very risky.
Hey, you know what? You know what he said? He said, "Ain't nobody gonna kill my teammate but me." Right there. Love to see that coming out of Fate. And now it's time to go ahead and get finish off the quest. And it looks like Kill Switch so consistent. Got one member left. Skies. Can he catch him though? In the smoke. Oh, Skies sees him.
Skies versus Kill Switch.
Skies got him first.
Taking out Kill Switch. Trying to heal on up into blue right now. Uphill battle right on into 303. And to make matters worse, next zone does going up.
Oh, talk about
made it.
Barely making it in. And right now, 40 seconds left on the clock. He's going to try and just, he's got a couple boxes next to him right here. So I wouldn't be surprised if he just tries to go for a heal strat at this time. But you never know. He's wasting a lot of time right now, not medding up.
203, it looks like they're going to be moving together as a unit, possibly into Impact. I see Impact, they got at least 2 on the outside of the blue zone and then 1 inside the new zone. So we'll see how they play this one out with this split they have going on.
Yeah, it looks like Memo went and confirmed the location, but he is getting shot like crazy from 303. Barely 1 HP right now. Rest of Impact's gonna have to full send it on into him though. We'll have to see how this plays out. Impact, they need to have a big game here if they have any chance of possibly making it in the top 4.
Walker across the street. Might have spotted out Skies from Quest. Skies already feeling pretty good after that kill onto Kill Switch. White Walker actually has their squad mates all alive. Looks like they're gonna be popping in the buggy and regrouping with them. Might as well. And 303 still up here in the foothills on the high ground. They're tossing out some smokes here. They're tossing out these smokes to try to bridge the gap between them and the zone, but they're blocking a lot of sight lines to themselves.
Yeah, they're pushing tons of grenades right now onto Memo, trying to catch him, but the rest of Impact is right nearby, throwing down the support fire, busting out those vehicles. Memo with a great shot. Wi-Fi with a laydown spray. This is really risky, but they just got into this next circle, but now it's time to defend it. But N6 taking down Zute right here.
There we go. Memo popping up the quick
big
flick.
shots.
We'll be taking some shots, going for the spray down out there. Rage still gonna be alive from 303, but here comes the blue zone. The blue zone will be chunking down Rage. And
it's only a matter of time.
Impact. Yeah, Impact. They are keeping Rage out there in the blue. You either peek the corner and die to Impact, or you get taken out from the blue zone. Your choice.
Yeah, Rage, it's over. It's only a matter of time right now, especially as soon as that circle closes, it's going to hurt anymore. But he can still get a knock and finish onto one of the members from Impact. Always be aware of that. And look at Sing taking down the last of Quest. 5 teams remaining right here. Huge game for so many of them. Memo putting in work. 8 kills for Impact right now. This is the game they needed.
Talk about a huge game. 8 kills. They're currently in that mid-pack on the overall leaderboard coming into this game. And I mean, if they could qualify today, it's going to be a rerun of the semifinals. The semifinals, they had 1 day to qualify, and they clutched it out. they pulled out all the stops, and it looks like this might
They got
be their
zone
game,
blessed.
the Miramar map.
Yep.
Getting the next zone as well. Wow, Impact fans in the chat, this is your time to start spamming because they got 4 up, they got 8 kills in the zone.
And look at this zone. Nothing but open field. This is their game to get a ton of kills. And Memo just adding more damage right now. Gotta also be careful not to run out of that remaining ammunition you have. That's the problem with Miramar. So much shooting going by. You gotta be careful you don't waste all of it early on in. But look at this, still 3 teams remaining, and it's all Impact right now to get this chicken dinner. And this is one that they could not have needed at any other time, that's for sure.
No helmet onto Zute. Armor heavily damaged from the squad of
Zute!
Impact, but Zute right there, mini in hand. That's all they need. They don't need a helmet. They'll begin a knock onto Q. Looks like the Unnamed attempting to toss out a smoke wall and cross
careful
that
with those
street.
smokes.
Impact making sure to stop that from happening. Ghosty going for a spray down, recognizing a vehicle push from Punjab. So many smokes right now on the battlefield.
Yep, right now, if you're Impact, you need to be just standing up and just shooting at anything that moves. You don't want anybody to push in for free. And that's exactly what they're doing. Memo with a huge nade onto Singh. And look at Ghosty pressing up onto Punjab eSports, but it's too late. All gone. It's all Memo right now. 12 kills for Impact.
Zute pushing up, a little closer. Will be looking across the street onto the Unnamed. Has a tree to work with for the time being. It looks like the Defeaters will be pushing on into the compound, or at least in the direction of the Unnamed. And there's only 2 teams left, the Defeaters.
Wow.
Currently with 4 up. One of them is going to be bleeding on out. This is Impact's moment to shine, and they already sent 2 across the street.
Really, really dangerous push up right here, but Wi-Fi's got this grenade, and it looks like it might just tick. Does it in time, though. That push up not working out for them as they lost 2 members, but Memo's got such a disgusting angle. Takes out Fishy. It's all up to Outsider and Memo right here. Who's going to win it?
Spray down. Defeaters in the
pushing
wide
in the
open. Crossing the street. Memo, man down right now.
It's all Outsider.
Outsider extremely low in the health department. Will be able to get the heal off. Underhanding that grenade.
That might be
Bishop
good.
Scar in hand. Bishop looking for the spray down. Outsider blue zone to their back. Grenade will be getting a thirst right there.
Oh my
but not
goodness.
The one they want. The 1v1. Outsider, the repeat, underhand, toss grenade, Uzi, locked and loaded in hand, go for that spray down. Both players trading bullets back and forth right now.
Uzi out. You can see he's dropping that energy drink right now, ready to go. But this blue zone is at Outsider's back. He's going to die to blue. And I think he just got hurt really bad from that. No first aids left for Outsider at a huge disadvantage. This nade, though, that could be the one. The overhand. Is it good enough? We'll see right now. Zone's closing. Can he do it? He does it! Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, it is going to be Defeaters winning that one right there. So close right there. But what a finish. Defeaters running out in the open. Getting that done. And, you know, I think if Impact would have just stayed across the street, I think it would have been an easy chicken dinner.
Shoulda.
Yeah,
Woulda,
but hey,
coulda,
you can
shoulda.
always play woulda, coulda, shoulda. But I'll tell you one thing, though. Look at how many kills. 14 kills for them with the second place.
Baby.
Big game for them. At the same time, though, Defeaters. This is a squad that we're talking about in 4th place that needed to get it done. And they did. 6 kills. Huge game for the Defeaters.
Huge game. Not only that, they got 2nd place in game 1. It was the Defeaters versus the Unnamed, and the Unnamed in 3rd place right here. I mean, talk about being a true believer in momentum. Ladies and gentlemen, let's send it on over to the scoreboard.
And as you can see here, everybody, let's take a look right now. The Defeaters with that chicken dinner is going to lock them into 2nd place. So huge. But that game from Impact threw them up to 6th with 55 points. But you got to look at the top 4 right now. Hometown 93, Defeaters 91, the Unnamed 88, and Execute 80. Oh, this is getting so close. So close, everybody.
So right now, Impact, you know, that's a huge team to talk about. Huge game, you know, performance-wise, so many kills. They are 26 points from 4th place, right? 26 points. So a chicken dinner could definitely put them up there, feeling really good. Execute, the Unnamed, they are about 7 points from each other. I mean, we're starting to see Quest, they're closing on in. You know, we're starting to see the point gaps. They're a little tight. They're a little tight here.
The plot has thickened. The plot has thickened tremendously right now. It's getting so close, down to the wire. And here's the thing, though. Let's go say hi to the people real quick, Dave.
Say hi to people.
Here's the thing.
What's the thing?
Next map, it's Sanhok.
Oh, no,
it's
hit him with a
Sanhok.
No.
That's what it is right here. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to tuning in, this is that map that anybody could win. It is just chaos towards the end. So, oh man, this is going to be such a crucial match. But I got to tell you one thing. Impact, without that game, I don't think there was any chance of them making it into top 4. So the door, it's open. It's open right now. Can Impact swing it all the way open and walk on through? We'll have to see, though.
Bust it down.
But I'll tell you what,
baby.
But here's the problem. You got Hometown, right? You got Defeaters. You got Execute. All of them are behind there, holding that door back. You're going to have to push your way on through it. And not just that, you're going to have to do that with the blue zone from Sanhok as well.
No,
but we'll have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen, how that is going to turn out. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this quick short break. match number 3 starting right now, and it is my favorite map. It's Sanhok, the jungle. Oh, the blue zone. MVP, baby, MVP. I want you, remember, Dave, you said it earlier, okay? We gotta have somebody in the chat grab that blue pen, and once I say start the timer, I want to see how many teams are taken out, just like that. But hey, will we see the hill strat finally? We've been talking about it a lot. Will we see someone busted out right here? Because there's a lot of points. Every point matters right now here, the last 2 matches.
I hope so. I hope so. I hope we see it, Jukes. I'm not gonna lie. I hope we see it for the sake of the players and their points. And you know what? We are in the play.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Play path going from south to north. And man, I gotta say something here for day number 2. Going right down the middle, baby. I mean, this has just been fair all across the board. So really pumped up to see who is gonna make it happen. It's Sanhok. It's do or die for so many of these squads. Impact had such a phenomenal game in the last one, the one that they direly needed. They still need to have another one, though, in these next 2 matches. And Sanhok, if they get the right position, it could definitely be the place to do it.
Not bad, not
and
bad.
this is a scary, scary zone right here. Yeah, because you have 3 basic islands that are all a part of this one, and that next circle can go to either or. So at some point, you have to make a bet of where to go. But speaking of make a bet, these 3 teams seem to make a bet to come to Paradise, but oh man, they all seem to have the same idea, so they're gonna have to battle it out here right now. And these are so many squads right now that need just points direly. Big. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. But the good thing is there's so much loot on every little piece of Paradise Resort. So I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to say, hey, you know what? We'll just loot up our little corners and catch y'all later. But at the same time,
Catch me outside, man.
Yeah.
In the courtyard. Let's go.
But, I mean, this is still ScrimFarm. This is Punjab. Real close together right now.
Super close. And it does look like Punjab. They're actually, they got some guns. They got some weapons. And they're making the pull up. No mercy. Cooking a grenade. Tossing that right on top of 2 of the members. Razar and White Walker. They will be taking some damage. And looks like No Mercy has a good indication on where the squad might be. Definitely hearing the footsteps. Ivorian looking like they're going to toss out a grenade of their own. All right.
This is all what they're trying to do right now. They don't want to just push in blind. If they can get an opening knock, then I think we'll start seeing it. Oh, but I say that, and then here comes Punjab right out the corner here, and oh, look at
Done!
Oh, get it, got it, good. Bye-bye, Punjab eSports. Just like that. Wow, what a...
The cover fire right there. Steve-O from behind in the alleyway. No mercy. I mean, Punjab, honestly, they walked into a trap right there. They saw the bait, dude. They saw the bait, and it was looking really good. And ScrimFarm just collapsed so well.
I mean, they yanked I mean, talk about hook, line, and sinker right there. That couldn't have been any better executed. And like I was saying, I was surprised that they pushed up at that. I was like, they don't want to push up on this blind because it's just too risky. So many different angles right there. And yeah, that's exactly what they did. And done and out, 16th place. So that's going to be Punjab in our stats, Dave. Exactly where was Punjab again, once again, in the leaderboards?
I mean, do you really want to know?
Yeah, well, I want to have a little bit of an idea.
13th, man. 13th with 35 points.
Hey, if you're Punjab going this last game, highlight reel plays, baby. Time to make them, you know? Time to make it happen, because that's I think that's going to be
that was good for ScrimFarm, though. ScrimFarm were in 14th with 34 points. So, I mean, those 2 teams were 1 point from each other at the bottom. So, that might be the boost, you know, the confidence boost that ScrimFarm they need here. So, like if ScrimFarm can get a chicken, right?
They need 2. I think they need 2.
They need 2.
Yeah.
But 1 will put them in at least 7th place.
So that'd be huge. I mean, but I don't think they need just a chicken right now. I think they need a chicken and some bad boy kills. But hey, at the end of the day, that's I mean, starting off with 4 really, and getting those 4 in I believe record time as far as engagements go. It's gonna be pretty hype, I think, for them. I think that's a record. Yeah, from starting a fight from that being done with. Yeah, that was quick.
What was that, like 2 minutes?
Oh, I mean, from the second they actually ran out and pushed, I mean, that was 2 seconds, I think. But yeah, you're right. They were kind of holding different angles there for a little while. So I guess gotta give them that.
Hey, you want to give them the record? You're in charge of the record department, all right? Like hey. I just sign off on it, right? I just sign the papers that end up on my desk. So if you're saying that's a record, I'm signing off, baby.
I gotta give him the record, man. I think I gotta say that's the fastest I've seen a squad wiped out in that kind of engagement. That was just lined up perfectly right there, you know. But then again, with guns, record with guns. That's what I'll say, because we have seen full squad wipes with 1 grenade. So yeah, with guns, asterisk.
That's the second.
Yes, we'll give him that one. But yeah, so with guns, that was really well done.
With guns, record. All right, I signed off. So. Yeah, 1 more game for Punjab, 13th place, and after that, wipe probably gonna be 16th place. Who knows? But hopefully they can come into that last game and really shake the pot. You know, shake it up, because I would like to see these teams that I hate to say it, but if they're coming to the last match, right? 1 more game to go, and you need like 200 points. Like it's just not possible. It's impossible at that point. So you might as well try to shake it up, you know, shake it up and definitely show us, you know, the viewers on, you know, what makes your squad special. Like, because at the end of the day, they qualified, right? Like, what was there, like 80,000 teams in the beginning, right? What was it? It was
80,000 teams, yeah, applied for the Club Open. And then 32 ended up making it in the North American region here. And then that got pushed down all the way to top 14, as well as with 2 invited teams. So man, these guys have worked hard, and you know, at the same time, you know, we do like to, you know, make some jokes here and there, but you got to give it also to Punjab eSports. They did great off the start. You know, during the semifinals, they had great performances. It just seems that, you know, these last 2 days of the finals couldn't really slap it together, and that does happen. You know, it's unfortunate, but look at this, Defeaters, a team that has just having a great, you know, day number 2. Putting some shots on the hometown, the #1 squad right now.
Yeah, like you said, and not only that, like, it was only 8 games in the finals, and it's 2 days, so it's done. You know, just as quick as it starts, it's over. Yeah, it's over. So, looking real quick, White Walker, 4 kills in 6 games. Ivorion, 1 kill. Razar, 5 kills, and Singh, 5 kills. So, just unlucky right there. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do in the last match. Not only them, but pretty much all those squads that are going to be there at the bottom, right? At the bottom.
Yep, at the bottom right here. And, you know, this scoreboard is just getting closer and closer right now. Right now, I think that if you look at Impact, 303, Thrifty Soccer Bombs, Null, all these squads that are kind of in this 40 points and up, they need to have a good game. But you know what? Hey, forget the boat Tate. Impact busting out the swim Tate right here. I mean, getting it done, getting that cardio. Yeah, the Zoo Tate. The Zoo Tate. I mean, but I think they're doing the Zoo Tate every game.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
That is true right there. But man, they I mean, at the end of the day, I can't blame them, because they cannot have a bad game. If they go out early here, I think it's over. There's no chance of them making it in the top 4. So they need to do everything they can to survive late. But at the same time, getting caught in a rotation like that in the water, that's a tough one. Can't fight back out of that. You just got to duck your head under and swim the best you can.
2 games to go, including this one. If they can acquire a chicken dinner, if they can get a chicken dinner, they'll be like 2 points. 2 points from 4th place.
That'd be insane. That'd be insane. I mean, that's the dream. I think that's exactly what they're going for. At the same time, though, it's not easy to do in Sanhok. I mean, it is such a tough place to rotate to. Now, this is what I was talking about. This is the bet that you have to make. Where will this zone go? Will it go off into that one particular island up on the side, or will it go ahead and rotate back in? And we're not going to know. We're not going to know just yet. I mean, I think that after some experience as an IGL, you get those instincts, the tingle of where it's going to go. And I think if you're wanting to make a safe bet, of course, I think you're going to head to that main island. But you just never know. You just never know. That zone could hard shift on back to boot camp. It can go all over the place right now. So this is a really, really tough circle for all these teams.
It's getting close, too. It's getting close. Looking real quick. Quest over there in Ruins. So they have a chicken dinner. Execute right north of that. They have a chicken dinner. The Unnamed have a chicken dinner. Defeaters chicken. So far, only Hometown, the only squad to have 2 chicken dinners here in the finals. And
so huge.
You know, they're at the top. They're at the top, right? But with those 2 chicken dinners, they're only 2 points behind or in front of Defeaters in second place. So that gap that they had today coming into the matches, it's gone. You know, it's gone.
I mean, it is only 8 games, so we have definitely hit the midway point. And right now, Hometown seem to be getting gate-kept a little bit by SK, by Blackwater here. Now, like you said, they do have 2 chicken dinners. At the end of the day, though, I don't even think they're even worried so much about first. I mean, of course, it'd be great to get first, but you're looking for top 4, baby. I mean, you want to make it into the Pro League. That's where you're going to start fighting the big bosses of North America. And we'll have to see right now which team is going to make it, because I think we definitely don't know. There's still 2 gap matches left. A lot of points can be earned. But I think right now, if you're Hometown with 2 chicken dinners, you had to be feeling comfortable, but I wouldn't leave it up to chance. That's for sure.
Shout out to Harlem 2K in the Twitch chat right now.
Harlem!
Funny. Harlem, they said the Sanhok zones, they said 90% of the time it favors Sanhok. True.
That's true. That's a fact.
It's so true. The circles, 90% of the time here.
Very selfish. Very selfish,
Favor
the Sanhok circles. Yeah, the blue zone here is just so rude. Right now, this is the whole key to Sanhok. You know, everyone just staying really, really quiet, really careful. So right now, this is, I think, that moment that a lot of IGLs, they need to be just sitting there, and a lot of them do it. They're planning right now. This is their planning phase. You know, right now they're just sitting there saying, okay, if the zone goes here, we're gonna rotate over here, try to get some more information, because it's very rare, especially like halfway through zone number 2, you're gonna get pressed up on. You know, unless, of course, they're coming outside of the blue zone. But, you know, got to be really, really careful. Got to be planning it out. That way, when that zone shift does come, because in Sanhok, there's no time to think. There's no time to say, okay, the zone's going here. All right, well, let's go ahead and go this way. Not in this map. You only have 30, 40 seconds to move. The second that zone shifts, you got to be running instantly.
Everybody developing that battle plan right now. It's like Cross out here in the bushes.
The shimmies.
Near the rock, yep, practicing. So you not only discussing the battle plan, the tactics, and the pathways, but also your movement. You know, you gotta continuously move, because if you sit still, you never know. Somebody might see your head and pop goes the weasel right there. We're gonna see where this next one goes. LeveLx still in the blue. They're going to be making their way on into SK, into Hometown, into the Defeaters. Definitely understand why they're taking their time. Impact
my goodness.
Also near Supernova.
What a troll circle.
Center zone. And Everfury from Supernova will be spotting the
outsider
from Impact. Outsider looks like they're trying to run back into cover. Was instantly spotted and taken out. Everfury trying to get the thirst.
Yeah, like in that kind of moment where Outsider was running back, that's where that call out from a teammate saying, hey, cover, you know, pre-fire me while I run back. But he just kind of sent it on there right in the open, got caught. But he is behind a little bit of cover. I don't know if he's in a position to get res, though. And Impact, they need to have a good game right here. They cannot afford to get taken out early, so not a great position for them to be in Sanhok. Yeah, it looks
they
like
also need to get Outsider up too, right?
No,
I mean, you want your numbers, don't you? Isn't Outsider safe behind the cliffs?
It looks like it from our perspective, but at the same time, those cliffs are really, really tough to get to. And I think that Wi-Fi was already knocked down, like in the water, and I don't think there was any position for him to get back up to help him out. So, yeah, and they don't want to take the risk right now. That's for sure. They cannot get taken out, or they don't want to lose another member.
Yeah. Can't afford it. I mean, they cannot afford it. That's just the truth right there. Bucky from the Unnamed looks like they're going to be crawling up onto the soccer bombs. Russell is going to be bleeding on out. Irish thinking about possibly getting the pick up the revive, but Bucky, the corn suit themselves, going to be shimmying out there. Sir from Syndicate. Syndicate, a lot of people I see surprised in the chat coming into their second to last game. in 15th position because Syndicate, they were such a dominant force when it comes to the group stages and the semifinals. Like every single game, teams were running away from them scared. I mean, they're so aggressive, but playing from behind right now, they just can't catch a break.
Yeah, you said the chat surprised. I'm also surprised, to be honest. I mean, because they, like you mentioned, we saw them in the group stages crushing it. Semifinals did amazing as well. And then just, yeah, in the finals, and it looks like with them and Punjab eSports, just not able to have it really clicking here in the last 2 days. And it's unfortunate because these are the 2 days that matter. And look at Bucky. I mean, he is just
disciplined.
I mean, with that corn suit on, ready to get it going there, rocking. It looks like the AK with the hollow and that M466. Yeah, just snaking his way through. And look at LeveLx. Getting real close to defeaters right here. This is zone 3. Once that, I kid you not, once zone 5 hits, we're just gonna see teams go out like crazy.
I'm gonna tally how many players get taken out to blue zone today. I'm promising you that. I got my pen ready.
It's gonna be even more toxic because of where the circle's at. I mean, it's between 3 islands. So if it hard shifts onto 1, they have to cross the water in order to make it in. And the chances of that happening, with how much time you have to move, slim to none, baby. But we'll see. The laydown!
The laydown! Almost got
some
away
time
right there. Yeah, bought some time, but Bishop not letting that one slide. Oh, another center circle!
Center. And
Dead center!
This is the worst. This is the worst thing that could have happened because now, look how much of the percentage of that circle's in the water. So you're going to have some people just hanging across wide out in the open. Oh, troll circle to rule them all, and yet you still have warning 6 dead center. This could be their game right here. And we're seeing teams, just getting taken out like crazy. You're about to start the clock right now. Start the clock right here. Start the clock, because we're going to start seeing some teams really struggle to make it on this one.
So we'll have a little mini game here. I'll take my tally. Chat, you take your tally. How many players will go out to the blue zone here in this final Sanhok map of the finals? The defeaters going to be eating some blue right there. Looks like LeveLx were able to kind of cut them off and pop into the Ronnie, but Bishop not going to let him slide anytime soon. We'll be going
here comes the blue.
Here comes the blue zone. They're going to start chunking on away. Bishop still behind this cover in the ruin. Not giving up their position, trying to get that final blow on the Venom. Not successful as of right now.
Yeah, we'll see right now how it's going to work out. Yeah, Bishop just trying to get some pop shots off in the blue. This is zone 4. It doesn't hurt like crazy, but the problem is the second that zone closes, it will do even more damage right here. And that's zone 5. That one hurts. And look at all these squads just trying to make it on in. So tough right now. Oh, Impact. That's it. Oh, Zute down. Look, they have 1 member remaining, and he's in the blue right now. Tough game for Impact. Tough game.
Memo, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe Memo could, sneak their way on in and kind of use Soccer Moms as a meat shield, as a bodyguard here, as they are going to be in the compounds with the hard cover, looking right in front of them. Syndicate keep this one.
Yeah, you can see right now, execute so many just teams third-partying each other. Memo, the last one alive, shooting some shots, very risky. Trying to sneak his way on in, and look at this.
Goldblade in the water, tossing the grenade on the not so pig.
Connecting.
Goldblade with the grenade from the water. The submarine right there, locking on that missile. You love to see it. Oh, that was nice.
Getting it done right there, and Hometown's just trying to survive. Everybody's eating blue, and the second the zone does fully close, which is about to, it's going to start chunking down even harder. But you can just see all these teams are just trying to collect as many points as they can right now in the blue zone.
Twinkles running away, trying to not get love tapped from the blue and take unnecessary damage right there. Jack G, pan in hand, referee suit. Looking to referee this next fight is going to be sneaking right on top of Null, right on the banks of the shoreline. I don't think they know. They haven't heard yet.
Twinkles knows.
Looking a little suspicious. Jump shot. Twinkles, Vector, taking down Jack G right there.
Did he spot that other member, though? I don't think he did. I think Twinkles has an idea, but hasn't really. Okay, yeah, he knows. And that's going to be it. Flash goes out to the blue zone right there, denying the point. And man, so zone 5. Oh, look at this. Zone 5, 3 seconds left. Done. That's it. It's closing, and it's going to do a ridiculous amount of damage. Here it goes on in, and look at this right now. We're seeing players getting taken out like crazy as we're looking at this angle of boot camp. Very important to look at that right now, as now we shift on to fights that are going on. Russell, oh, yeah, looks like he will get taken out to blue here in a second.
Jeremiah, yeah, not even want to stick around. Jeremiah's like, I'll see you later, Russell. You can heal up all you want. I'm going to reposition and focus on the bigger picture. That's trying to get their spot in this zone here. Looks like Syndicate, they're going to be pushing up. 3 kills so far to their name. Oh, as I said that, 2 of their members knocked down in the open fields.
And I think I saw Memo off at the corner from Impact healing up right now, which will be really strong considering it's Zone 5. We're starting to see teams go out like crazy right now as this blue zone is just so deadly.
Steve-O, 6 kills right there.
Yeah, but we are seeing the hill strats. We're seeing the hill strats pop out right now.
ScrimFarm, they need this game. Like, they need it. That's a fact. Looks like Twinkles. A little out here on the beach, on the shorelines. Not favored in the zone. They're going to have to push up just a little bit, but they are aware of Quest in the compound right now. And, oh, no, I see Execute. They got 4 up. They're up there on the top of the hill. They're going to be overlooking this one, the push from Quest. Hopefully they have some smokes to use. And like you say a lot here, Sanhok, smokes aren't abundant.
No, yeah, you don't get a lot of smokes here. It's hard to find them. Play Zone's going to take out Impact right there. They're going to be out in 6th place as we see the rest of these teams trying to press on in. Quest outside of the blue, using this opportunity to press up on Execute. And I don't know if they just finally spot him. Kill switch, laying it down right now. And it looks like it's all Execute's game to win this one.
Up here on the high ground, they are going to be favored in the west. They have the positioning. They see everybody. They see everybody. 4 teams to go. Warning 6 are going to be in the compounds right in the middle. Warning 6 might have a fighting chance. They're going to be a little separated. Black out there. Go for the spray down on Steve-O and slapped. And it looks like that's going to be the wipe. ScrimFarm,
Done. Just like that. I mean, Execute, they have the high ground right here. Warning 6 has the buildings, though, and they are not looking to move from it. 3 teams remaining. Oh, and the zone pushes on up to Execute. So I think that they're going to be in a great position. And you can see right now, they're just holding this rocks and just ready to just use it as a firing range, as all these teams are going to have to push up into them.
So, I mean, we were kind of talking about this, you know, if you are fighting for that spot, fighting for that 4th spot, fighting for that 3rd spot, if there is going to be a squad that you kind of are rooting for, if you get taken out, of course, that's going to be the top teams. And remember, Execute, they're all the way up there at the top. But this is also, this could be a huge shoot up on the leaderboards if Warning 6 can clutch this one out.
Yeah, I haven't been able to really check to see how many kills they have right now, but Execute already have 8 total. But at the end of the day, you're right, they're in the top, so them getting points isn't really a struggle. The other teams, Cross taken out. That's going to be Quest out in 3rd, and now here it comes. Warning 6 need oh, they have 7 kills. 7. So this is a great game for them, and basically this is a battle for 6, well, possibly 10 extra points if you're able to get that squad wipe right here, because you're going to get 6 points from getting 1st as opposed to 2nd, and 4 for each kill. So a lot of points to be made, and those 10 were huge. Who's going to get them?
And I think it really comes down to the next zone as well, right? Like, who's going to favor? Okay, so
Execute.
this compound, yeah, Warning 6 no longer in play. And look at Kill Switch all the way up there on the perch. All
they have more angles.
Yeah, just peek on over. And Fanboys also awaiting. I mean, right in the pathway of Warning 6. Warning 6.
It's over.
Nowhere to go. This is rough. This is rough.
They would need to make an insane play because they only have so many angles. And Execute knows exactly where they could possibly come from. So I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, no.
I mean, well, if you're Warning 6, do you go for it here? Like, do you actually try to press up in the open? Or do you just go out to blue and deny them the points? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the strategy
Kill
is.
Switch. Oh,
Here it comes.
Wow. Kill Switch. Okay, so one's going to be knocked. And the trade right there, the 3v3 makes that a 2v2. Here comes the spray down from Fate. Taking down Wishy. It looks like Black is going to be within the compound. Trying to heal on up. Fate going for the spray down with the Uzi. It's the 1v3.
And that's
it's an all-out bloodbath. And Execute getting a chicken dinner here on Sanhok.
Big chicken dinner for them right there. And yeah, with that, that's gonna punch their ticket. I could say it right
Punch
now.
it.
You know, that's their ticket punched on over to the Pro League. So got to give them some big props for that. Warning 6 though. This is a game that they really needed. Unfortunately, didn't get the best position towards the end there. But at the end of the day, you know, a good amount of kills. Good amount of kills to be able to add up 7 in total. So. Man, a lot of movement in the leaderboards. I can't wait to see how this one's going to look going into this last game. I have no idea who's going to make it top 4. Well, I think Execute's going to make it. That's for sure.
yeah. Not gonna lie. A little disappointed because last night, I'm telling you, I went to watch the VOD. I think we lost like 20 people to Blue Zone. This game, only 12. Only 12. I counted this time.
Okay. 12 teams to Blue Zone. That's,
no, players. 12 players.
So 12 players.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 12 players going out to Blue here. I think that was just a reason of that water. You know, that last zone ending up in there. So many squads just having little angles and stuff pushing it. It was just crazy. At the end of the day, man, if you were sitting in there and got that zone, you're looking really pretty. But let's see who's looking pretty after this match and see what the total scoreboard's looking like. And here we go, everybody. Everything that you wanted to see right here. Execute, locked and loaded into first place with 112 points. You got Defeaters with 97, Hometown with 95, the Unnamed with 91. Looking on down the line here, Quest still have a big opportunity to make it into top for Impact and Warning 6. I don't know if it's...
Take out the calculator, you know, I got to trust the old
well,
calculator.
let's see this. Impact with 20 with a chicken dinner. That's going to be 83, and they would need
28 points to be in the 4th place. So
and that's with Unnamed getting 1.
1. Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah. It's
I mean, that's a chicken and 8 kills. I mean, it's still technically doable.
It's technically doable.
Technically doable.
Technically doable. Impact needs to have the Vikendi of all Vikendis, I think, if they really want to feel safe and possibly make it into this one. Because at the end of the day, the way that Hometown and the Unnamed have been playing, I think it's going to be hard to see them going out early. You never know. You never know. At the same time, it's Vikendi. Anything can happen. But I think if you're Impact, you got to be able to clutch it out right here, right now. But Quest, though. I
mean, yeah, Quest. 3. That's 3 points. Quest, 3 points from the Unnamed. So.
Oh, and then on top of that, Impact, you have to have that game. And you also have to worry about Quest, because Quest can push up the leaderboards as well with the rest of the teams. So, I mean, man, this is a crazy, crazy finish here, right here. But you got to give it.
Let me ask you this. Without, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, spoil anything, but Warning 6. 32 points. They're 32 points from 4th. 32 points. I mean, you know, you don't see it.
I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it.
Points.
Yeah,
that's 12 kills in a chicken.
I just don't see it, because even then you'd have to hope that these other teams get 0. You know, like they go out in bottom 5. You know, and with them especially knowing that, hey, we have such a big lead, I'm not going to be surprised to see them just play super passive in this one, just trying to get placement points, because at the end of the day, they're just avoiding the 1 point. If they get 4 or 5 kills, that might put them out of range from being caught up to. So, and that's just a product of them being just so consistent all of these games. And like we said, Sanhok, it's just one of those maps that you, no matter how good you are, you just can't bet on it. If you get that zone, it's going to help out. But I did see in the chat, Swimpact, you know?
Swimpact. Oh, that's the one.
You know,
all right.
That's the dub from there, right there. You know, can Swimpact, though, come in strong here in this last match? Who knows?
They're within reach. They're within reach, and that's not me just trying to make up a story. Like, chicken dinner, couple kills, they're within reach.
Can it be done?
It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge. But they have one game, you know, and they could technically do it.
I'll tell you what. It's if you got any clutch in you, all of it's got to come out right now. Because if that happens, that would be the most clutch thing I have seen come back in a tournament. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it for match number 3. One more left to go, and that is it. The Club Open is done for, and this is Vikendi coming up next. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this quick break. Welcome back, everybody. Hot Jukes here with Mustache Dave. Last game of the PUBG Mobile Club Open North American Finals. Let's go. Let's get into it. Get some hype in the chat, baby, because it all comes down to this. It all comes down to this game. Let's go. Woo.
Listen, top 4. Top 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, if you're in the chat, if you're saying something else, bam, top 4, baby.
You're wrong.
Top 4. You are wrong. Top 4 make it, all right? Impact, about 28 points, so they need a chicken. They need a chicken. They're within reach. They're right there. Right there. But then you got other squads, you know, already at the top. The Unnamed, Hometown, Defeaters. They don't want to let loose. They do not want to let loose it. I saw someone else in the chat. Swim tape, right? Is that what it is? Swim tape?
Swim tape.
Thing is, Vikendi, water's frozen, man. Water is frozen.
Can't do it. Yep.
Can't do it.
You have to put them blades on your feet, start skating on top of it. But yeah, like you mentioned, impact.
Skate tape.
Will they be able to make an impact here on this last match? Because they need to make a big one. You said it was like, you know, it's right there. It's really out there. They're gonna have to make it done. I mean, hey, if this is an anime, you have to hear some boss music right now, the main theme song. But hey, here we go. Vikendi, the players are in. Let's get right into it. And here we go, everybody. Last game, Vikendi. Here it is. Here's the plane. And look at this plane path. Heading off over to the west side right now. And Dino Park, Dobro Mesto, Garoka, all these places are going to be really quick, fast drop locations. At the end of the day, though, Vikendi is a smaller map, so you can definitely stretch that flight to pretty much almost anywhere you want to. But where you can't really choose what you want to is the first circle. And I'm going to ask you right now, Dave, will it be in the water? You tell me.
Yeah, it's going to be in the water on the east side. East side water. Cosmodrome.
East side. I'm going southwest. And you're I called it!
Ooh!
I got it, baby!
Scripted,
I called
scripted.
Oh my goodness! Scripted?
Jukes, come on, man. What the?
Man,
come on.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Nice southwestern first circle, halfway in the water, ladies and gentlemen. It's just tried and true Vikendi right here. Couldn't choose.
Do we got any hot drops though? Do we have any hot drops though? Like,
we're seeing some teams pretty close together right now. Impact is really close to Syndicate, the Unnamed 303. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be real close right now. Can't wait to see that.
Someone on the Defeaters. I see someone at the
LeveLx
Castle. So Defeaters and LeveLx. Yeah, LeveLx currently in 12th place. Defeaters in 2nd place right here. So Ghosty already recognizing the push, the hot drop from LeveLx. We'll see who will come out here on top.
Well, Defeaters, they need to have a decent game, right? If they really want to just, I mean, the ticket's pretty much punched at this point. But at the same time, that 4th spot, it's a little scary, a little sketchy, especially when you got, you know, a quest right next to you. You know, and then we mentioned as well, Impact. They're also mathematically possible, but they have a massive game. So if you're Defeaters, if you get the squad wipe right here, that's going to be a major 4 points. So we'll see how it ends up playing out for them. Oh, this is the pressure. The pressure. It's so intense right now. Goodness gracious.
The pressure. I mean, you talked about punching tickets, right? I mean, Execute, punch their ticket, right?
Oh, yeah.
112 points. I mean, they just need to be top 4. That's the goal. That's the goal. Now, Defeaters, they're trying to punch that ticket. You know, they're trying to board the train before it leaves the stop. And all right.
Speaking of leave the stop, right?
Yeah,
like, we're out of here.
Okay.
You know,
see you later, kid.
Can't blame them. Can't blame them. Don't want to go out early. Don't want to risk an early engagement at all. Hey, let's just play it extra safe right now and just go for placement. So, yeah, definitely a solid strategy, I think, from Defeaters so far.
So teams that chat, help me too. Teams that we need to pay close attention to: Quest, Impact, the Unnamed. Right, those 3 squads in particular. Unnamed 91 points, Quest 88, Impact 63. Like very close to one another here. And not only that, I mean the Unnamed hometown about 4 points. So pretty much 2nd to 6th place. Looking for those shakeups.
And I wonder what's going to happen, though, especially if you're one of these teams that have no chance of making a contention, and that's a lot. That's almost the entire lobby. You know, pretty much mathematically. I mean, at the end of the day,
mathematically,
it is what it is.
That
It is
yeah,
what
keyword.
it is. You know, they are mathematically impossible, pretty much, for making it until unless, of course, we see a Christmas miracle. But it is not December, so I do not. But
Okay,
then again,
let me
we're
ask
in
you this,
Vikendi,
though. What
though,
is
so
it?
it is snowing.
What is a Christmas miracle? What is
a Christmas miracle is like 30 kills and a chicken dinner. You know, like that
okay,
is.
yeah. Wow.
That is never been done before. We have to see something that is just ridiculous, you know. And the odds, you know, of course, you just gotta kind of go with what we've seen in the past. We haven't seen it done, so not saying that it's impossible, but it's a miracle. So we'll see if we do happen to see that. But right now, oh, look at that! Woo, from Swift.
Wow. Okay.
With the MP5K. So strong.
MP5K. Okay. Like to see it. Yeah, that little
That
drive-by
rhymes?
right there. That was pretty nice. That rhymes. I got my next career going on right here. So, Kawhi popping on up. Taking down one. And looks like both sides will be able to get the revives, the resets. And as I say that, I see another team trying to third party this one. Warning 6. No care in the world right now. Pulling up.
Here we
On
go.
to 'em. Yeah,
Third party.
it's getting sloppy.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, this is you know, good for these teams to be able to make some highlight reels, but it's also bad for the squads that are trying to make it in top 4, because you need them to go out early. You really, really do. And if these squads start getting out early, that's going to take away more of those slots for that 1-point position. So we'll have to see how it plays out. But man, with these 3 squads all together, I'm definitely not going to be shocked if we see one go out right now. The nade! Oh, wow!
Everfury.
What a nade from Everfury!
Yeah, saw that one coming. Saw that one coming from a mile away. Twinkles, AKM, Tree, and a Dream right now. The last remaining member alive for Null here. Null coming into this game 8th place with about 52 total points. 52 total points.
Well, I'm not surprised if we do see like that just hyper aggression from him, because, hey, if you have a chance, and if it takes, you know, 30 kills and a chicken dinner, might as well go for it. You have to play aggressive. You have to take out almost the entire lobby. So, you know, playing and waiting for zone, that ain't going to work out if you want to have a chance. So I love to see these squads just try and getting into it early on.
We back, boys. We back, boys. Yeah,
back.
Twinkles, honestly, though, I mean, just looking back, I know we might have a moment, we might not. Getting a little sentimental here, but PMCO, for me, you know, group stages, semis, finals. Woo, Everfury, that was a nice grenade from earlier. It's so nice to see new players kind of make it on into the scene.
Oh, what a nade!
Grenade right there. ScrimFarm up in the front line. Spray gonna be bleeding out. No mercy, getting revived from Steve-O. Everfury trying to get the flank, the wraparound over there.
Everfury, yeah, you can just see him just trying to decide was he wants to push from this angle or not. Oh, slapped with a great nade, just not hitting the mark. Spray, he's out of position right now. There's no way he's going to get this res onto him unless they take out Supernova right here, right now. Kodo with a whole angle coming from the back saying hello.
Clutch Kodo.
With the 6x M4. Getting it done. Here comes Everfury with the Tommy. Oh, gets caught though. Be a close one. Kodo pre-firing.
Go for that spray down. Yeah, in the smokes right here. Now trying to make the pull up and provide the support. But Supernova, they have the numbers advantage at the end of the day. They got 3 up. No mercy was able to get revived. But Kodo was spotted in the process, making the pull up, trying to get that support, the help.
They were not pushing up together right now. And Supernova, I don't think they have the heal. So it's going to be a 2v1 against No Mercy. Can they get it done right here? He's got the Uzi. The pre-fire. Oh, this is so scary. They're so low.
Ooh, the pre-fire through the windows. Jump shot, trying to fade out.
No mercy.
5-6, No Mercy will be connecting onto 1.
Oh, the jump shot!
The final
jump shot from Swift!
Swift!
With an M16? With an M16? Are you kidding me, Swift? Doing it in style right there. What a way to finish off that fight. I mean, low health,
What was that?
no advantage. M16 versus an Uzi, and you hit the jump spray right there. Oh, what a play right there from Swift. Keeping his team alive. That was nice.
Ooh. That was nice. Interesting for sure. LeveLx though, kind of picking apart the defeaters, and Fishy already dead. All right, another member from
Oh.
Defeaters bleeding on out here. I mean, the Defeaters, they're up there. They got a nice cushion to work with, but if they get taken out here, that's gonna open it up. That will open it up. That will open it up.
And here comes Bishop trying to hold it down with that Uzi, but they're LeveLx just full sending it all together. Yeah, Bishop, nothing you can really do in this scenario, but just try to make a play. 4v1. Wow, great pressure from LeveLx. And yeah, like you mentioned, this is exactly what you have to hope for. You have to hope for those teams to go out early, and Defeaters only have one up left now.
Man, there's so many shots.
Look, the same deja vu. Same building.
So many fights right now. 303 pushing on in here. We'll be taking down, I believe, 2 from Syndicate, looking to get the resets. Only one up, only one alive right here. And 6, and I don't know. Miramahr looking to make the pull up, breaching, walking up the stairs.
Pre-fire.
Gun in hit. Pre-firing will connect on the Valak. And here we go.
Take him out.
Syndicate, 3 kills so far, 303, see you later, and just as quick as that one fight started, there's another fight happening right on over on the opposite side of the town.
Man, I love to see this aggression right here coming from all of these teams. I mean, they just know that it's the last chance, last day to prove themselves, do anything, and they are just getting right on into it right here. 2 teams down already, and we're back into another battle right now.
Yeah, non-stop action right here. 14 teams to go. Punjab right here against Warning 6. Warning 6, wish he already done. They punched their ticket. They're done here. They're done for the finals. We'll see what they can do. We'll see what Warning 6 can do. They got second place last game though. Second place.
Yeah, just a great game, but unfortunately, you know, a little too late. They know that they need to have, like I mentioned earlier, just an insane match. So it has to be aggressive because you need kills. You need an insane amount of kills if you're looking to do it. And yeah, the more teams get taken out, that's just going to reduce your opportunity to get those kills.
Chat, it's top 4. Relax.
Yeah, right? chat. Yeah, whoever's saying, yeah, it is.
You.
We said it's top 4. It's top 4. Okay,
it's top 4.
that's the way it is.
It is what it is. I don't know why they don't believe us. We're talking about the games. Like, believe us, please.
Yes.
We never misguided you.
No, we would not lie to you like that. No, top 4 will be moving
top
on.
4.
So.
Come on, top 4.
Gotta get
Trust us.
Gotta get it right now.
Warning 6 though. I know I asked you the tough question. On the pre-show before this game. 32 points. You said you didn't see it happening. You said that. Now
I don't see it.
They have 1 kill.
I don't see it.
They have 1 kill. They have 1 kill. All right.
But they're also down 1 player.
Now they're 31. They need 31 points.
They need to start. Okay, they need 31 points. So that means 11 kills. So that means they need to take out pretty much 3 or 4 squads to feel comfortable. 3 or 4 squads and a chicken dinner, and they're down 1 member already, so they're at a disadvantage. I mean, I'm not one to. I'm an optimist myself, but I'm gonna say right now.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like it, man.
Hey, I'm an optimist, but hey, you know what? I say, data don't lie. You know, math don't lie, and the math, the way I'm looking at it right now, it's not looking too likely. But I love surprises. That's all I can say. So. If you're Warning 6 and they're the blue zone right now. So, I mean.
Oh, okay. What about Impact, though? Where are they?
I don't know.
They've been quiet, right? I mean, I haven't seen them in the kill feed. I haven't seen Impact in the kill feed.
Hey, the cameraman is not allowing us to see. Trying to keep it a secret from us right now. Oh! We see him in the kill feed now. And on the bad side of it. Outsider, take it out first right here. From Impact. Same thing that happened in the last game. Will they be able to come back, though? We got to look at the kill feed and find out. I mean, that's really the main thing that we need to be looking at right here, but we'll have to keep an eye on this
Impact
fight.
and Quest. Yeah, Impact, Quest, the unnamed. So we'll see. Ivorian pushing into the blue here. This is Punjab. They are in 15th position on the overall leaderboards. Might as well.
Yeah, and you can see Ivorian here. I mean, Warning 6 are in the blue, down a member. Eating a lot of blue zone. It's still early though, so this is a blue zone you can
eat.
Okay,
here we go.
Ooh,
Impact. Yeah. Very good position for Impact.
Very good position.
Very good.
The problem though is they don't need just a chicken dinner. They need a ton of kills and the dinner. So At the same time, though, with their position, how do you move? Like, how do you decide to go and push? Maybe a third party. If you get a third party opportunity, I can see that push happen. And you see LeveLx and Syndicate getting pretty close together, so that is a possibility. But we'll have to wait and see how it plays out.
Impact, stay together. Stay together. That's
play
it.
as a team.
Play as a team. You know, you tried to play, what was that, on Miramar, sending 2 across the street. You tried it, right? Didn't work out. The 2-2 didn't work out. Stay together. You guys
Outsider knocked again. Right there. So,
look at Ghosty. Ghosty doesn't want to give this one up, man. He does not want to give this one up.
The hero of defeaters right there, doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Just stay alive. All right, now you just do not want to go out early and get that 1 point. So we'll see how long he will be able to stay alive for now. And, yeah, his head is just leaning over to the left, not moving a muscle. Can't blame him either.
Gonna have a stiff neck tomorrow, for sure.
Oh, yeah. You know, but
serve in the dumpster truck. So what I was saying before the action is group stages, semis, and now PMCO. Just as a whole, like, I'm happy, you know, that we had the opportunity. We get to see these new players, these new teams, and we get to see them pop off and shine and just have their moments.
Oh,
right?
look at this third party, though.
Great.
Yeah, really quick. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, we saw Outsider got picked back up, and they did get 2 knocks onto one on LeveLx and as well onto
Were they thirst?
Soccer Moms.
Were they thirst?
Just knocks so far.
Okay.
So they have a good position. But I wonder if they do get 2, if they'll decide to push. And that's going to be hard because there's so many teams nearby.
Eisen, Boulder, no helmet.
If the zone gets locked onto them with this position here, it's totally possible, to be honest. This is a really great spot if the zone locks onto them. But we'll have to wait and see where it goes. Oh, the third party, though! Jad G, Wi-Fi on the run.
Hide. Yeah.
Wi-Fi throwing the deuces up to Outsider.
Exactly, yeah.
That's Outsider's 3rd knock right there. So you can just see his health getting chunked down so fast. The more and more you get knocked, the faster your health gets taken down and reducing your chances to get revived.
So 2 kills. Okay. 2 kills. Okay. And they're going to attempt to get the revive once again.
Here comes Wi-Fi.
On to Outsider, yeah.
But look at Memo having to hold down. Having to hold him down by himself.
It is toxic. Memo tossing the grenade. Irish trying to get
wow.
Angle put up there. Doc with the Uzi in the face of Memo. Memo has been performing really well here tonight. Has been popping off and might get thirsty here. I mean,
100%.
Impact. I said it, man. I said it. They're a little split, dude. They are a little split right there. And Memo, a key component to the success, in my opinion. That's gonna hurt, man. That's gonna hurt.
I mean, this is the way. This is basically the same thing that we've been seeing constantly. But look at Logan right here. Oh, I thought you try to get the 2v1s. You know, serve too strong. But yeah, we've seen Impact just play this spread out strategy. You know, every single game so far. And the real big kryptonite to that is just when another team pushes one solo player as a full squad. There's just nothing that they can do. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess they're just kind of sticking to the tried and true right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's going to be enough for them to be able to really get those kills.
And the thing is, if squads were scouting that and seeing the kill feed and they recognized it was Impact, like people, they can read their strat. Like we're talking about it. Well, they play split, so why not push it, right?
I mean, even if they didn't know that, I mean, the fact that Team Soccer Moms was able to even push up that far without getting blasted to smithereens. That just goes to show that, okay, there's only one player covering this angle. And as soon as they realized that, they just full sent it up the hill and took out Memo with ease, you know? So
we'll see. I mean, they're still in it, though. They're still in it.
I mean, they're in the center of the zone right now. The zone is going to definitely, I think, be a big deciding factor on who has the best chance. But it's always tough to lose someone like that early.
Dude, I know we're talking a lot about Impact, you know, because they got a lot of fans, but Quest, remember, they're 3 points. 3 points from qualifying, so they're in a race against the Unnamed, who are currently in that 4th place spot.
And they're inside the zone.
Yeah.
I think they're split, so they have 2 inside the zone and 2 outside the zone right now. Yeah, so they are pretty split up.
Okay.
Just trying to play it safe. There's Ghosty, the last one from Defeaters. And he is trying to be exactly what his name is, like a ghost, just moving through here.
No?
Yeah, just running out wide on the open, super late, just trying to survive. playing edge. Oh, found another shack.
No.
You're in
Oh,
vehicles.
ooh, right behind the tree. Okay, right in time.
Shh, it's real side, real quiet. Ghosty does not want to move. Pan out. Yep, looking left, looking right, looking at the tree, making sure the bark is secure.
Dude, Ghosty, I mean, talk about the pressure, man.
man.
Ghosty, the last one alive, trying not to die because
Zone! Dino Park!
Dino Park.
It's in it. It's in it. We love to see a Dino Park ending. It's going to be really unfortunate for Impact as they're going to have to start moving on up. Supernova, dead center right now. Now, the teams that we're really focusing on.
The Unnamed.
The
and,
Unnamed.
Quest.
And the Unnamed is about to get into a battle with Warning 6 right here. Quest are making a really tough rotation. This is going to be a close one. This is going to be a close one, Dave.
Quest are making it, though. Quest are actually making it, and they made it. They're on the edge. They're going to be between SK and Punjab. They're going to have a crate in front of them as well. Warning 6 looks like they pumped the brakes just a little bit. I did see them getting really close to the Unnamed right there. And yeah, I mean, it's a nail-biter for sure.
Soccer Moms down to 2 members. Hometown, the full squad up with 1 kill. They are feeling really, really well right now. And, man, this is starting to get close. This is zone number 5 already.
Honestly, I'm trying to think back. Hometown, are they safe? I mean, Hometown are in 3rd place. So Hometown 3rd.
With this game, with 4 up,
you never
1
know.
kill, I mean,
you never know. If they get 1 point here, right, or 2 points because they already have a kill.
If they get taken out, then right now,
I don't know.
Then it'd be sketchy. Yeah, but right now with the way they've been playing and with 4 up, holding edge, I don't see them going out anytime soon. We'll have to see though. We'll have to see. And back in the day, the only real threat, to be honest, is Quest. You know?
Yeah.
It's Quest, because Impact, they need a chicken dinner must-have. It cannot be 2nd place. They need the chicken dinner and an insane amount of kills. And they're already down a member. Outsider's been knocked 3 times. So if he gets knocked again, that health's going to go down super, super fast. And
they picked it back up again. They even revived
3 times. So this 4th one, that bar's going to go down quick. So, and the way they've been playing separate, I really doubt they'll have the time to get a revive up again. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it all plays out here as this zone. Look at everybody right now. Just so just quiet. Just trying not to move a muscle. Oh, it ain't quiet no more. It ain't quiet no more, baby. Dino Park ending. Oh, the dream, ladies and gentlemen. I want to hear that DJ bum 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 right now because it has begun.
Execute Hometown.
This is zone 5. The blue zone's gonna kill everybody, and the problem with that is if you're like Impact, you need kills. You need all of them. You don't need the blue zone to be taking any of them. You need to be getting them, and good luck trying to get into this next circle with all these squads just gatekeeping, man. Oh, what a crazy game this is.
Yeah, honestly, this zone really good for Quest as well. Really good for Quest. They don't really need to move much. They have some trees to work with. Ghosty still out here carrying the flag for the defeaters, trying to make sure to get some placement points.
Oh, the name from Fate.
It's Fate. Oh, Hodges, we just said Hometown cannot get taken out at this point in the game. To have Execute right on top of them, its Fate will be spraying down in the smokes right here on the high ground. Oh, the blow-up vehicle explosion, the blow-up flash right there, able to get the trade.
And I wonder if Execute realizes the fact that it's Hometown, if they're gonna put a little bit more pressure to finish it out. Jadji goes down to Fanboys.
No.
This is so close.
No. Very close. Echo looking like they're avoiding the fight.
I mean, they have to. The blue's so deadly. This is zone 6. This is gonna chunk them down like crazy. U-turns all around. You're not going nowhere, buddy, says Bucky. And we see Zute in the kill feed getting some kills right now. This is it's such a tough rotation. Zute picking up 2.
Quest, Hometown, all these teams, they need kills. They are just hanging on by a thread. Hanging on by a thread. Fanboys in the blue, healing on up. The last one alive. I know Sanhok, they were in 1st place. I know they were in 1st place coming into this game. But Hometown, on the flip end of that, they were in 3rd. So, they were close, dude.
Ghosty's still
alive. Let's go, Ghosty. Let's go, Ghosty.
I mean, everybody is just trying to rotate in, dying to this blue zone like crazy. Execute's about to go out to the blue right now. That's it. Oh, he's going to donate on himself. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, teams going out like crazy. Hometown, they're done. Ghosty.
Ghosty shooting Quest.
Can he do it again?
Ghosty's
Cannot
dead.
do it right there. Yeah, 2v1.
That's
So
the Quest.
it's 8. And Quest, yeah, they needed a 1 kill so far. Impact still alive. They have the edge of the circle. This is going to be an insane finish right here, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to make it? Oh, Impact, they are. Oh, it's over. It's all over for Impact. Done.
Honestly, got one up. Nope. Got one up. They're
All done.
running.
And that's all she wrote. 6th place right there. So Impact done with. Now it's all up to Quest. It is all up to Quest to make it on. And can they do it? Can they do it? They're still alive.
Will the defeaters? Yeah, I guess. Warning 6 are dead, right? No.
Well,
Warning 6 are alive. They got one up to the north.
but I mean,
I know
Warning
they
6
need a lot of
is,
points.
he's got to kill the whole lobby by himself right now. He's got to wipe out the entire lobby
man.
and get the chicken dinner if Warning 6 wants to have a chance.
So it's up to
But
Quest. It's up to Quest because Quest
but
were in 5th coming into this game.
Quest
They were in
might
5th.
do it though. Quest might do it because all the teams I think that are in contention are dead. They're gone. So Quest, if they get a whole bunch of kills and even a top placement, I think that's it. They might just punch their ticket right here, right now, in the last game. So clutch.
Let's see real quick. So you got Quest, Supernova, SK. Oh, is the Unnamed? Are they? Hold up, the Unnamed
Dead.
they died too.
Gone. All the top teams are gone right now. So
Okay,
Quest,
this is Quest's game.
This is their game.
This is their moment. This is their moment.
2 kills. 2 kills so far.
That's all they need.
But here's the problem. Here is
What's
the
the problem?
They do not have the zone. They do not have the zone, and this is zone 7. And Punjab's gatekeeping them.
Punjab. Right?
Nueve in the blue.
Punjab.
Nueve, what? He's got no health. He's got no health, and he's driving.
What?
That's it.
Oh, I see Frost as well. Frost getting taken out to the blue zone. Wow, we were just kind of harping on how Quest, how they need to perform here. 5th place? What was that? 4th place for?
Oh, wait, no.
No.
Still
Sky's
alive.
still alive. Top 3. Top
passing
3.
the heals.
3 kills. They were only 3 points.
He's got to heal up. He's got to heal up. He's got to heal up. He cannot go for the rest. He has to keep on healing. He has to keep on healing. Oh, it's a late heal. That's a late heal. It took 2 seconds.
It took 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Kill me.
He gets it. He gets it. He secured at least 3rd place. 3rd position. That's 10 points.
10
that might be enough.
They got 13 points. That might do it.
That
just might do it.
I can't wait to see what this leaderboard's going to
But
look
who does
like
that
here.
knock out, though? Who does that
We don't
knock
know.
out,
I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how they perform overall. Oh, Skies! Going out without a fight, baby! Taking 1, but that is Quest out in 3rd. Now it's the last chicken dinner of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. And Supernova, they have the zone. This is their game to win here. The last one. Can they do it?
This is the 15th and the 16th position squads right now fighting for this chicken. The last chicken dinner. The last chicken dinner.
Hey.
It comes down to this.
Hey,
This is it.
nobody
This is it.
wants
Razor.
to be in last place, baby. Who's gonna get this
Razor.
chicken dinner? Swift.
Taking shots to trade right there. Kodo, Everfury, the last 2 up for Supernova. They got the smokes. Will be blocking the sight line. Everfury getting a little aggressive. Ivorion forced to pop on up right there from the position. Kodo chunked down really low. Will be using their down squad mate as a meat shield right now to reposition. Ivorion making the push-up. Go for a revive
Kodo gets one.
That could be risky. That could be risky. Everfury, Uzi in hand.
The
5
softest
kills
one.
so far. Oh, Everfury, the last one alive. It's a 1v1. Ivorion versus Ivorion swapping guns. Kodo needs to heal on up. Going for the heal. Going for the heal.
He is going for the heal right now, and here comes the big 1v1 right now. Who's going to win this game? Can Kodo get the clutch? He does not, unfortunately. It is going to be all Punjab eSports getting the chicken dinner there at the end. Kodo tried to get behind the rock, and he was pretty far behind that rock, but unfortunately getting taken out. But man, look at those kills from both of these squads. Punjab, 8 in total. Supernova putting up a big 12. I mean, man, this is a battle to not be in first place, and these guys couldn't have had a better game here at the end.
Dude, man, the scoreboard, I don't even know, ladies and gentlemen. I do not even know. Oh man, what a game! What a final game right there. Impact so close. Quest though, really Quest, they had to have made it. Who did they bump out though? Right, like.
True.
Feels so bad. Feels so bad. Jukes though, we
Hey.
cannot forget to let the people know.
Wait, really quick.
To go
real
vote,
quick,
though.
Real
To
quick.
go vote. Oh,
Yeah,
did I
real
just spoil
quick.
it?
It's all right, right? Because you know what?
Alright.
That's what we
I
gotta
know
do.
you, man.
We gotta
I know
do
you.
the most important thing and see the most important thing. And like Dave has just mentioned, gotta go vote right now, guys.
Go vote.
Gotta go
Go
vote
vote.
right now for eSports Mobile Game of the Year award right now. PUBG Mobile deserves it. Come on, go out there right now. esportsawards.com/vote and go and vote for the best esports game around. You know who it is, baby. It's PUBG Mobile. Yeah,
PUBG
so-
Mobile.
Man, what a game. What a game so far.
Thank
Let's
you,
go.
ladies and gentlemen, by the way. Thank you.
Thank you so much for showing up right here. After this right now, let's just find out. Let's find out who are going to be the top 4 teams to move in to the PUBG Mobile Pro League. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Execute, Defeaters, Quest made it on in, and the unnamed Hometown, 99 points. Hometown got pushed out. They were in first place.
What?
2 chicken dinners.
They went
1
into
point.
that last game in first place. Or
One.
second. Hold up.
Point. 1 point. Hometown not making it in. I am so shocked right now. Quest. You got to realize that last position was all it took to get them up there.
100. They're tied with defeaters. Oh.
Defeaters, I mean, let's put it this way. The difference between second place and 5th is 2 kills, Dave. It's 2 kills.
Oh my goodness.
This has never been closer.
Hometown. Yeah, hometown. I mean,
Oh,
they
I
put
feel
up
so
such
bad.
a fight. I mean, they put up such a fight, Hot Juice. They did. And, you know, they were playing really safe that last game, Vikendi, but they ran into Execute, man. Execute had nothing to lose. You know, Execute full-blown aggression. Not only that, they were in the blue zone getting involved in the end as well. Just unlucky. I mean, it comes down to that, man. I mean, come on. 1 point. 1 point, right? 1
But,
point.
I mean, not just 1 point. 1 point from making it into top 4. Actually, they would have needed more than 1 because even if they tied with the unnamed had more placement points. But Hometown did have more.
Isn't it kills?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it is kills. You're right.
I think it's kills first.
So
Yeah,
I think
Hometown would have been
Hometown would have made it. But the crazy point is, it's not just that. It's also 2 more points would have been second place.
Oh yeah.
That's how
Even
ridiculous
crazier,
this
man.
is.
Yeah.
I mean, 5th and 2nd is 2 points away. I have never seen this any closer ever in any esports competitive tournament that I have witnessed, ladies and gentlemen. What a finish. And Execute getting in first place. This goes to hi to the people, Dave. This is just insanity. What a way to finish off the PUBG Mobile Club Open here in North America. I mean, you couldn't have had any closer finish. I mean, that is
man.
wow. I mean,
Dude.
gotta give all the props and all the
Oh,
respect. Wait.
Go back. Who remember the last fight, 15th and 16th? Who ended up?
It looks
okay.
like. Wait, they pushed
Punjab,
up.
8th place. Wow.
They pushed up
okay.
that high with that chicken dinner, and Supernova pushed up to 9th place. So it looks like LeveLx, Syndicate, unfortunately having a tough time here at the end. But yeah, that finish. They said, hey, you know what?
Good
We're
finish.
ending this one the best way we can, and I love to see that. But yeah, coming back. What a game. What a game. What a day full of games. The whole entire tournament leading up to this has just been so hype. And to see the fact that 2 points, not 1, 2 separated second place and 5th, unthinkable. I couldn't have possibly bet on that. That's for sure.
PMCO, man. PMCO.
So hype.
Now the question is, all right, and I know this is a tough one, but it's something that I keep seeing in the chats. You know, the 4 teams that qualified.
Sure.
You don't have to answer this. Trust me. You can redirect it right back to me if you want.
Bring it.
Okay, Hot Chicks. How do you see them performing in PMPL? How do you see them doing there? I mean, they're definitely going to be kind of warmed up, I feel. But how do you see them, You don't have to answer.
I'll be honest. I'll say right now, just seeing from what I've seen so far, I think Execute has a real standing chance to be a dominating team in North America. Just seeing the way that they play together, I think that they are playing when they push as 3, it's a strong 3. I think we see a lot of these teams here. They have a strong duo squad, and the third's a little bit out of sync. But I think that Execute really has it locked down. So I think that for them, in my opinion, I think that they're the strongest team definitely going here into the end. But at the same time, these other 3 teams have definitely had a lot of shines of light. I love some of their rotations as well. So if they get some good superior zones, I think anybody can definitely win because they push 80,000 teams trying to qualify for here.
Yeah.
32 made it. They pushed their way all the way through that. Only 8 games. This is the experience that they could not have gotten anywhere else, and they could not be more prepared going into the Pro League. That's for sure.
Hey, Jukes, man, great time, man. Great time. Real quick. I did it yesterday. I'll do it today.
Top fraggers?
If you don't mind. Yeah, top fragger, at least top 5. And like I did last time for the group stages and the semifinals, I'll also publish this, and you can always find this in the Discord as well. But I publish it more or less for the general public because I believe the Discord is more or less for the players, right? So Ghosty from Defeaters still finishing at the top.
Really?
16 kills.
Ghosty.
Yep, 16 kills. Ghosty.
Great.
Yeah,
I mean,
really put
he
him up
deserved
there.
it. I mean, yeah, but after that 4v1, I mean, him getting that and top fragger for this tournament, hey, Ghosty coming up to play and definitely be a player that I'm going to be looking at going forward coming up in the next tournament.
Hey, big fan. I was a big fan of Twinkles from Null. That, what was it, group stages? The
Sure.
Miramar match. Oh, man. But
Looking like a star up there.
looking like a star. Honestly, though, if I had to have one poster on my wall, I'm sorry, Twinkles. I'm sorry. If I had to have one poster, Ghosty, bro. Ghosty, man.
Eesh.
Yesterday.
That was mwah. So nice.
It was nice. Second, this one hurts, though. All right. Oh, there's 2. Ooh, there's 2 that hurt here.
Oh, no. Don't say it.
Flash from Hometown.
Oof.
14 kills. Second place. Or tied with Its Fate from Execute. 14 kills. Oh, Everfury. Wow, Everfury from Supernova.
Everfury showed up?
14 kills. So
wow.
3 players have 14 kills. Wow. Okay. And then Jat G from Hometown, 13. Fanboys from Execute, 13. And then Goldblade from Hometown, 12. So crazy. I mean, Hometown, they have some of the most dominant fraggers. I mean, this is only from 8 games, keep it in mind. But still, they're up there. They are up there. I mean, only 1 point. Whew, man.
Some of the most dominant fraggers in the game. But you know what they did need, Dave? They need to kill 2 more people.
That they did.
Unfortunate. But at the end of the day, it's a squad that I'm going to be definitely looking at coming into the next
For sure.
PMCO that's coming up. I mean, you got to give them the utmost respect. They were first coming into today, and just these other squads just able to get it done at the end. It couldn't have gotten any closer. I definitely can't knock them as well. So if you're a Hometown fan, go show them some love by any means because if any team deserved to be, the 5th ending into there, it had to be them for sure. But at the end of the day,
hold on.
only 4.
We're inviting 5 teams now?
That's what I said. I was like, if there was 5.
Oh, did he say 5?
No, I did not. I did not say 5. Right? I was like, it's only top 4. I don't make the rules, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen.
Is it 4 or is it 3? I think
just 4.
It's 4.
4.
Okay.
4.
Not
Top 4.
Okay.
Moving on, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry,
so that's,
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's all good. It's all good. But that's going to be it. That's going to wrap up here for the PUBG Mobile Club Open North American Finals. I'm Hot Jukes here with Mustache Dave. Of course, go follow all the socials so you can stay up to date on where these teams are going to start playing in the Pro League, which should be coming up just right around the corner. And I can't wait to hopefully see you guys then. So, guys, once again, thank y'all, and we'll catch you on the next one. Hot Jukes and Mustache Dave over here signing out for now. See y'all later. Bye.